Welcome everybody. How are you doing today? Hold on, there, Cracker. Thank you for dropping in. We're an hour early today. I have to go to my granddaughter's birthday party later, so I came on an hour early. Welcome everybody. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. We got a few guests in the back room. We're going to get going right now. Let me bring them in. Hello, Matt.
Hey, just doing.
Hey, Mary's. How you doing today?
I think you can hear us. Hello.
Hello,
Good
Chris.
evening.
And we got Chris Taylor, today's 3D Prince. He can't hear us, but he's working on it. What's going on, Matt? How you been?
I'm been pretty well. I feel free. I feel free of chains, and my life is just
No audio.
going up.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
No,
now we can't hear you. Dave Gatton, how you doing today? Paul's Messy Workshop, hello, SPC3D, Chris Mink, what is going on, everybody? Guy the Jedi, Jimmy, Morty's 3D, Amy Lynn, Clayton, hello, everybody. Anyway, he'll get that figured out. Hello, Jack in the shop, how you doing today? Betty Boop, what is going on? It's my wife, Brandy. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I got my flag up for D-Day out front. It's on my flagpole. Yeah, don't know what else to say. And I don't know what's up, Nereis. Why you can't hear us, I don't know.
I think I got it now. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear it now.
Awesome. What's going on, my friend? How you been?
Pretty good.
Good. What you been up to?
Wound on my leg, but it's healing. The doctors
What
finally
happened?
got a handle on it.
You get bit by a rattlesnake?
No, about 30 years ago, I got sunburned so bad that it scarred me on my legs, and so that tissue is really, really thin. And so whenever something bad happens to that tissue, it's very difficult to heal.
Wow.
You have diabetes?
Nope, I'm right on the edge of diabetes.
Okay. Well, there are solutions.
Yeah, I'm type 2. I take metformin for it.
The insurance company that I'm diabetic, wink, wink, diabetic, so that I can get on the GLP-1 medication. Since apparently, being 460 pounds is not enough, you got to be diabetic.
My insurance won't. Well, if I meet my yearly out-of-pocket max, then I can get on Manjaro. But I haven't met my yearly out-of-pocket max yet, and then I still got to pay for it. So I don't know. They have many different plans with Health Plan of Nevada.
I mean, you always can start a 3D printing business and hope it will take off. And I mean, I see you designing your lamps. I mean, some of your lamps are very nice looking and very ingenious. I mean, the concept of taking a garden light, take it apart, and print a new part for it and make something new out of it.
Here's an Ozzy Osbourne I've been working on from Wicked 3D. The hair messed up on both of the heads, right here and right over here. Let me pull his head off. And he has eyelashes. I got post-processing to do. It was printed out in multicolored PET G, and I have some cleaning up to do on it. And I got the glasses, the bust. Base came out real good. There's one part on it where one of the snakes on the back, I broke its head off. When I was cleaning it up, I thought it was a support. But that'll look really good, plain in dark red, black, and have some green in it possibly. Wait and see. Then he has another head over here. Oh! You can see it's screwed up right there on the hair again. I'll have to fix that. But 5% infill. My layers were 444. These are all like rectangular. They're all fairly heavy. I got to do some work on the hair so that neck will sit down on the right. But from Wicked 3D, off their store, $10 for the file. I've got a couple of pairs of glasses I printed out for him. The nose guard on one of them, both of them broke off. So anyway, that's what I've been working on.
I just scored a bamboo A1. One of my viewers, Miker 007, chipped in half the price of it so that I
Oh,
can
nice.
finally have a multicolored printer. And I've been working on these hexagon flags.
Oh, nice.
I found these, and I just didn't like the square ones very much. The ones with the
Mm-hmm.
square tiles. I really like the hexagon tiles, so I've been designing
Yeah,
my
so
own.
nice.
Only 0.6 millimeters is multicolor, so there's only like 2 grams of waste. And so there's the U.S. flag and the
Well,
Zia
Klondike.
flag, New Mexico, and of course, now Federation of Planets. and
Very nice.
I got a Canada one too. I'm actually printing the hexagon version soon. But it's fun. Be able to play with multicolor finally.
Hey, hey, Scott, how you doing? Yeah, I figured I'd go on early, so here I am.
Happy victims.
Anybody else like to pop in and make it a party? Have the Brady Bunch. Here's the link right here. I'll be streaming for 3 hours today. Then we have a birthday party to go to. And then next week, my birthday, I'll be 62 on Friday, so I'm going to stream on Friday. And then after that stream, I have one more stream to go before I have my triple bypass. I don't think I told you about that, Nereus, but I have to have a triple bypass on the 24th.
Good luck, man.
I've got 80% clogged arteries. They tried to put 3 stents in 2 months ago. They couldn't do it, so they said try to lose a little weight, and I'm scheduled for June 24th. Cut me open, all that crap. So hopefully I make it through it okay. A lot of people have had it done, but no big deal. So we'll see.
It's always
See what
risky,
happens.
but my dad went through that and
Yeah.
he survived it, so he was about the same
Retro
age as.
Maker TV, what's going on? I borrowed a chair from my daughter-in-law that used to belong to her mother. You push a button and it reclines and lifts you and everything. But I'm not going to be able to get in and out of bed because I can't use my wings, my arms, after I have this done. So I borrowed that chair and I'll be trying to sleep in it, push a button, and we'll see how it goes. And I
Just
got
do
them
it
on
like the day, eat what they tell you to eat. And
Yeah, I need to drop like 100 pounds. I need to get back to my old weight I used to be at before I retired. So anyway,
I got to lose one of you, and then I'll be about right.
yeah.
Really? I'm losing weight. I lost like 10 kilos in a year. And all I did was I still eat what I want. Just, I take smaller portions of it.
Yeah, portion control is the biggest thing. And here in
Yeah.
America, people don't live here. Every other commercial on TV is Domino's, so or something.
You
Well,
know,
no
the
wonder when you could buy a Domino's pizza for $8. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, hey,
yeah, no,
if it feeds you and that's the only, source of nourishment you can take because you're in a bad condition, I think it is not good. You should be helped. And I do think,
let's go back to 3D printing.
yeah, anyway, like I said, maybe you can start a 3D printing. I mean, you're designing your lamps, maybe you can sell the STL file. That's always an option.
Let me share my
Or,
screen.
you know, I mean, if you want to contact me after the show or whenever, we can have a little natter or chat or rumble, whatever you prefer.
This looks
And,
interesting.
yeah, about
So,
$1,500.
yeah, so will MD1. I see Zombie Hedgehog was talking about it. I don't know if we reviewed it the other night, if he has one, but I think he does. Yeah, it looks interesting. Got 7 tool changers on it.
nice.
Hey,
That's
Kelsey
something
Skin, how you
what
doing?
now this is the type of machine what I like to probably test and try because for my project what I'm working on with Luban and all I want to say to the project is I want to create take all the colors I need and create all the colors.
Yeah, I don't like that it has dual heads on it though, because that dual head it eats up room space on the build plate. I don't like that.
That's okay. I like that.
I like that. I mean, I rather print a little bit smaller than, and especially if it's more accurate and more cleaner and, you know, sometimes it's better to lose a little bit of space to have a gain.
And you don't
Sobol,
necessarily lose space.
I have a Sobol SV08 on. It's iffy on quality, but it does work.
Yeah.
And you don't
The
always lose
quality is the question. How the prints come out. We will see.
What's that, Neres?
you don't always lose space either. They have a choice. They can either make the machine wider or they can eat up some of your space. And it looks like they chose to make the machine wider so you don't
That's
actually
what
lose
it
any
looks.
space.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Now, the advantage of an IDEX is that, well, first of all, one huge advantage is no downtime. If one of your tool heads fails, you can't just go to Amazon and buy another tool head. You got to go to Solvo and get one. So now
Yeah.
you have a backup tool head built right into the printer. So you can at least use the other tool head until you get a replacement. On top of that, there is an advantage that if you only need 4 colors, you can put the same 4 colors in the 4 heads for each tool head, and that will allow you to do IDEX printing at 4 tool head multicolor, which will
Yeah.
double your production speed.
Yeah. That's not That's the other option too. So many things you can do with that machine. Like for me, it's important the quality. Is it reliable? Will endure time. Uh, also how long the nozzles last. Also how expensive are the nozzle? Are the making up kits like repair kits? What some companies sell? How much? And it's all a problem. The thing is, people want it cheap, people want good quality, and people want easiness of uh, assembly.
Let's go over to tinkeratlas.com and see what's going on there. Thomas Maker Viking created the website. It's free to join. There are different paid features with the website, but you can post your prints. You can click on the world map, just like you do Google Maps. You can zoom in on an area and see all the makers that have joined in that area and what's going on with them. I haven't posted on here in a few weeks, but let me scroll down. There's Thomas right there, Maker Atlas. Tinker Atlas, excuse me, sorry. Getting sidetracked here. Pop 3D UK, that looks nice.
Oh yeah, that looks very clean and nice. Very nice. Good job, Pop 3D UK. Haha, Matt United.
Oh yeah, and of course I did all these in Tinkercad.
1 second, we'll take a look. Yeah, Tinkercad's a great program.
Yeah, I signed up to it, but I didn't make no profile.
Right.
I keep searching. I do want to put a profile on there and put stuff on there, but right now I'm not printing anything. Right now I'm concentrating on studying. Like what I did with my Life in the UK test, and everybody who helped me out there. Thank you. I love you all. And
Oh, these are nice. They're all done with QForge.
yeah, I support UgeForge, but UgeForge I don't lithophane. So
And in August, when I get my canvas, I already printed the top for it.
The Centauri.
Yeah.
There goes the used market for those. And only $55. Everybody's gonna want one.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. When you look at all the stuff you get for $55, like wow, they're just giving all that away to make you happy.
Is that Stargate Atlantis?
yes, I think it's
Destiny.
third
Oh, heck
episode.
yeah.
That's Stargate.
The third series of Stargate, with Stargate Universe, I think it's called.
Yep, Stargate Universe. It's a Destiny. That's beautiful.
That's a nice ship.
Yeah, Gambody's got a lot of good files there.
I think it would be cool to have in real life I mean, if we would be able to travel like this through space, I mean, we would
Matt,
come to the next. Sorry.
Matt, if I had a Stargate right this very second, I would close my eyes, type out an address, and I would shove you in. That's what I would do.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I would love to leave this planet.
What a waste of a Stargate. First,
Yeah,
you open it up to the nearest black hole and you shove all the politicians through, then the
yeah,
lawyers.
Oh,
yeah.
you guys are cruel. You guys are cruel. I have different opinions
There we
about
go.
that.
There's the whole ship.
That's beautiful.
Yes, it is nice looking. Calling.
Fun home.
Yeah.
Looks like he's chocolate.
Tootsie Roll! The forbidden Tootsie Roll. I'll go to hell.
TinkerAtlas.com.
Thanks, babe. Don't give him any support in it.
Just remember, Matt, today do not ramble, please.
Oh, come on. What the fun? I would love to, be a little bit more entertaining to people.
You're fine the
Like
way
your
you normally are, just don't ramble.
Aw, you guys are
The
no
real,
fun.
the real coup de grace genius released this week was the Bamboo Labs A2L.
Yeah, I've seen that. Bigger A1.
A lot of people don't realize how necessary that printer was. They probably could have released that a couple of years ago, but that printer is what you call a tactical release. Um, so there are three reasons why the A2L was not only necessary but absolutely essential and genius to their product line. And I'm not a fan of Bamboo, but that was a genius move. Um, First, they a lower cost, larger printer. Now your lower cost users can print helmets, and your lower cost users can print shoes. More importantly, however, the larger print volume is good for people who do stuff like this, who print little things, little flexi critters, earrings, jewelry, things you sell at craft shows and stuff like that. Because you do it small, so you can do a lot of them on the plate. Well, now those people can double the number of those things they can print on the plate, which halves the poop waste, because the poop
Yeah,
waste is per layer, not per object. So if you double the number of objects, the waste stays exactly the same.
yes.
And so you're going to see A2Ls just absolutely pack print farms as people buy these $600 printers to just crank out um, the stuff that they're selling at fairs and stuff like that. And they waited until all the manufacturers released their bamboo clones and then did just one big FU and said, here's an A2L. Oh, it's like a sniper shot.
No, sure.
Love them or hate them, that was a pretty well played move.
Yeah.
I still don't know how they managed to make prints stick so perfectly. I still have yet to have anything not stick to the bed. I'm wondering, is it the printer or is it the bed or is it a combination of both? I'm going to take this plate and stick it on my other printer and see what happens.
Yeah, I got one of those blue cool plates or whatever for my, what do I have it on right now? The bamboo? I think I have it on the bamboo. But it fits on the Elegoo, so I can interchange it. And then every other build plate, I put nano polymer adhesive on everything. Except for that blue cool plate.
Witchcraft. Voodoo. That stuff is absolute witchcraft. There's something wrong with that stuff. I mean,
I think voodoo is misunderstood. I
it
don't think
works so
voodoo is
well.
right, but
Absolutely. Anytime I need to print to guarantee not move, the nanopolymer goes down.
Yeah.
anyway.
Then after I use it like 20 times and things aren't sticking so well, I go and wash it, soap and water, and then dry it, and then put more on it. But I used to do that with all new build plates because I don't want to print to fail and have to waste all my time and film it, redoing it. So I automatically just put it down and don't have to worry about it. Unless it's that new blue cool plate that was bought specifically for everything will stick, and then I just leave it alone and try it. If I ever have trouble with it and I can't wash it with soap and water to re-sticks, put down nanopolymer on it. I've never in my life since 2017 ever tried hairspray, nor will I ever. I used to use glue stick. Yes, it does leave residue on the print. You can just wipe it off, get it wet.
Depends on the print. Yeah, it can leave a residue. PLA, PETG, probably no residue. But as soon as you start getting into the higher stiction plastics, like ABS and polycarbonate, it will start to take some of the nanopolymer with it when you peel it off.
Yeah, you can't always see it, but but it's there.
And another trick for you is to many times you only need the nanopolymer at the start corner or at the four corners. You don't always need to put it everywhere.
Hello, 3D Medic Vents. How you doing today? Today we'll be giving away a roll of Ziltech filament, a roll of Polymaker, and then I will do a draw on my Gotcha Pop machine, like I've been doing every week on the balls that I have in there.
Okay, I think you're gonna have a blur today.
A what?
You know, a ball that comes out of your little machine. I think you're gonna have it.
Oh, a womp womp?
Yep.
Yeah, they've all been womp womps up until last week, where it said, try again, and then I drew out an Amazon $20 gift card, and that went out last week.
But hey,
no whammies, no whammies.
I think if you would take your little box, right, and you shake it so the balls move even, right, and then draw it, that I think would be more interesting. So I wonder now if we can talk to the guy who made this machine to put something like a motor on top. That would be interesting, I think.
When they're mixed up in a box with my hands, you don't know what number is where, and then I carefully put them all in there. They're mixed up.
I'm not judging what you said. You did it manually. What I'm saying, let's attach a motor to it. That's all I'm saying.
Have you ever seen a vending machine in real life that churns itself up before you put your coin in? No, they don't work like that.
Yes, I do. Some of them.
No, they don't.
How about pizza machines?
We're talking about bubble pop machines.
Yeah, but machine is a machine.
Plastic ball with the drink inside.
It depends. It depends of what it dispenses.
No,
You know?
it doesn't depend. You're trying to expand the data set to include things that we're not talking about. We're talking about machines like that. That you get the little plastic ball and you get a trinket inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Balls comes in different forms.
That's how many balls?
3 different standard sizes.
Since I've done the video on the machine, that's how many I've drawn since then.
That thing's awesome.
IV3D.com. Files cost $35. Anyway, it's very nice. And when I did it, I did the plastic screen part in 4 different designs. I couldn't figure out which one I liked the best out of like 12, so I did 4 different ones. Yeah.
That looks nice.
And we've got Zombie Hedgehog Polymaker filament here, the Zombie Red. I've got the silver to represent metal. That's why I did it like that. So, anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mechanism's been holding up good?
Yeah, everything's fine on it. Had no trouble with it. And then your plastic coins go in the back here, where the drawer is.
Which demon would be here?
What's his name? Ryan with Make It Up As We Go that comes on tonight at 6 p.m. He's doing one of these that's 250%. I guess the ball, let's see. I forget how big the coin was, but the tray is like this big that goes in the back. It's really huge. He's doing a big giant one. But he's printing it on his SB08 Max is what he's printing all the parts out on. Which is 500 by 500 by 500, I believe, the build volume. My sister mailed me this for my birthday next week. It's a card that says I'm old. Looks like a license plate.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
How old are you?
I'll be 62 next Friday.
I
Where is
will be.
time gone? Where is time gone? It just flies.
I'm just very, very close to 50.
Yeah, I'll be 50 in 3 weeks.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, the one and only DeWitt Tim.
yeah.
Hey, hello.
How goes
I
it?
can only.
Somebody
There we
go
go.
get
Hey,
some
good.
Ortons?
How are you guys doing?
Real good. How's everybody that had to go to the hospital last week?
Oh, fine. Everything is good. It was more of a precautionary measure, but everything is fine.
Awesome.
So, as you can see, I'm not in the studio today. I'm
On the road
actually
again?
actually on my way to my
Miami? Well, that's a long trip from
early
Canada.
today
You froze for a minute. You're on your way to where?
to my doctor's.
Oh, I think the trip
Cyber
to
Bob.
Miami is much better.
2017 Cyber Bob. My
I
first
would.
printer was a CR10 when they first came out. I've done probably 1,000 resin prints, hundreds and hundreds of FDM prints. I got dust collectors everywhere. I used to have boxes in the other room until I got rid of them. I'm not going to say where they went, but that was sad, sad day.
Mm.
Just got tired of looking at them, so I have a big blue dumpster out front and lit it up.
I just put
Uh
anything I
huh.
do not want, I just put it out on the wall. And, some teenagers, kids, adults, they all take some of it, or some of the kids, there's one little girl. She goes like,
Yeah. Yeah, most of the kids that used to live around here would kick them, throw them, see how fast they break, leave garbage
Oh,
everywhere, and not
geez.
pick it up.
yeah.
So,
I did warn the children and not to leave anything behind. And I told them, if I find any type of filament or any of my artwork or 3D prints out on the road, I will not put any more out, and I will punish all just for one.
my xenomorph alien
Uh huh.
with 35 rolls of filament, eventually a lot of him broke. The alien broke. I took it out in the garage. It's in out there in probably 10 pieces. It needs to have some two-part epoxy to rebuild it and put a lot of it back together because I used gloop on it when I put it together, and the gloop for me did not bond very well. A lot of the joints that broke on it broke where it was glooped. It did not fuse it like it's supposed to.
Really?
Well, the trick
So
with Gloop is that
Wow.
the fusion process is very short. And if those two parts aren't together, when that stuff sets off, it's like it's not there at all.
yeah,
And so one of the problems they have is that first of all, the two surfaces need to mate very well. You need a nice clean mating surface, and you need to be able to gloop like that. If you gloop and then wait, it's flashing off already.
a lot of the gloop was very runny and not very thick. So when I put it on one
Yep.
surface, put it on another, I'd stick it together at a weird angle. So I'd have duct tape and I'd try to tape
Yeah.
the joint together because you can't clamp it. Wait 24 hours, it either held or it didn't hold, or it held for 3 or 4 months and then all of a sudden it didn't one day. So
In that kind of
Is
situation, I would epoxy it together, and then
yeah,
I'd maybe take a syringe and dribble gloop at the joint after you have the parts together
yeah.
to help fuse the parts together.
And then I had a big can of gloop. They had sent me multiple cans when I'd done the project, and the big can I had left over was over half full with air in the can. Well, guess what happened after a few months?
it
It dries
hardens?
out. It hardens, dries out, so you lost it. So when you buy it, you got to use it. Once you open it, you got to use it. Don't say, "Oh, I got some on the shelf," and 6 months later you go to grab it. It's dead. It already
Or
dried up.
transfer it to smaller jars without any air, without any headspace.
Yeah,
Gloop is sort of like contact cement, right? You got to put it on both surfaces.
similar.
Yes.
And
Okay.
if they would make it really thick, because one time I had a small can that was fairly thick and easy to work with, but when it's running like water, it's hard to work with.
That's a
Yeah.
problem they've had since the very beginning is attempting to thicken it up. It's difficult. The
Yeah.
chemistry is just not friendly to thickening.
Hello, Kenneth Davis, Jack in the Shop says thank you for stopping by your stream the other night. I assume he's talking about Nere's or Tim. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I was watching a stream during the week a little bit. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Jack is a great maker. He's always everywhere, and he makes all kinds of really cool stuff. On his CNC 3D printing, he has a big gotcha pot machine. He does a lot of work with his laser. I'm trying to think of what we call it. Is cut stuff out. What do you call that?
Fiber laser? No.
No. Jack will help me out here. I can't think what you call it. It's set up. He has an arc set up on his CNC, and it cuts stuff out of steel. Cuts out designs and stuff. Plasma. It's plasma torch, I guess you call it.
Plasma. Ah.
Plasma laser. Anyway. So where do you say you were going? I never heard that. Where are you driving to, Tim?
Oh, me. I'm going to. I have a doctor's appointment in 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been getting lightheaded. Like when I bend over to do anything and stand up, I've been getting extremely lightheaded. So I think it's something to do with the medications I'm on. So I'm just getting checked out because it's very uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah, it would be. And as you get older, different things happen, and it scares everybody. Like, now what's going to happen?
Yeah, it's crazy. Plus, I need a prescription refill anyway. So
Yeah.
and I'm fortunate to have a doctor that's open on Saturdays. So. And
Yeah,
it's a beautiful day for a drive here.
Every morning I wake up, I open my wife's door, so we don't sleep in the same room, and I make sure she's moving or alive so she's not purple. I say, "Are you alive? Are you moving?" And she'll kind of move around a little bit in bed, and I go, "Okay, she's okay," but she don't ever check on me very often. She'll call, and if I don't answer the phone, she doesn't get up and check on me. So I think as people get older, they should check on each other if you live together, make sure everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have our arrangements pretty set up. If Michelle dies, I chop her up and stick her in the freezer, and I feed the cats for about 3 years. And she says, "That's not funny." She's like, "What happens if you die first?" I was like, "You better get my ass in that freezer. That's a lot of cat food."
Yeah.
Too funny. Oh, wow.
Then I was telling Mary's a long time ago about canes and how good they were, and he was talking about how expensive they are. Yeah, well, the prices went up again. The Cannakit biggest meal here in Vegas is like $17. It's the best chicken finger I've ever had, but $17 for 6 strips? It's
That's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah. It's good. You know, it comes with a coleslaw and a drink and fries and a piece of garlic bread, but it's just so damn expensive.
And it's one of the cheapest foods available. Chicken. I mean,
yeah. I got chicken.
Even now, chicken's going up in price everywhere.
Yeah, but it's not going up in price because it costs more. It's going up in price because they're charging more. There's a difference.
The demand. Yeah, it's a demand now because people can't afford beef.
I can still go into Walmart and buy chicken for $2 a pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, pork is reasonable at the store. I'll buy pork loin or something, or pork tenderloin, I think you call them. Then I throw them in a crock pot and cook them. Then I shred them with forks, put barbecue sauce on them, and have sandwiches and stuff.
Hey, as much as I love Popeyes, their tea is wonderful. Their biscuits are out of this world, and I love their crunchy, crispy coating on their chicken. But their chicken is not as good as Cane's.
Yeah,
it's a low quality chicken.
I grew up on bar food. You know, you go to bars, get chicken fingers and celery and carrot sticks to go with it, and I've had that my whole life. And Cane's came along. It's like, wow, nobody's ever compared to Cane's. Then I went to that other place that opened up here. I can't think of the name of it. Dave and Terry, they have it wherever they live at. It's another place here in Vegas. They opened up, and it's not nearly as good.
Oh, boy. So, Chris, I printed a few of those flags, the Canadian flags this week. Those things are cool.
Yeah, I'll have a new one for you. This is the square one that you probably printed.
Yeah, that's the one I did.
Well, I just modeled up one using the hexagon ones.
That's nice.
I like the hexagons better.
I like that.
Canadian one in the queue to be printed.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to have to look that one up.
Thank you, Brandy. Zaxby's. That's the name of it. That's that other place they opened up here.
Can't forget that one.
Zaxby's.
Yeah.
I'll
Cool.
have instruction. I'll be working on an instructional video to teach everybody how to do it too. It only uses
Cool.
0.6 millimeters of color, and then it's one color after that. So there's only 2 grams of waste.
Oh, nice. Nice. And with Canada Day coming up, it's perfect timing.
Popeyes has a really good chicken sandwich. It's to die for. It's really good. I try to get fish sandwiches when I can find them, but they're kind of hard to find.
I want to go to Chili's. Their commercials have been really pounding on these fast food joints for how much they're charging, and the food looks pretty good.
Yeah, Chili's, where they got all you can eat for like $15.99 or something.
Oh, really?
Applebee's. Yeah, they have different specials all the time.
Don't think we have Chili's here.
I like the one commercial that says, for $10.99 you can come get a real chicken sandwich. We don't have the crispy chicken sandwich in the display. Oh, there it is, hiding behind ours. It was very well done.
Blackened chicken tenders are amazing from Popeyes. Let's try them.
Oh, yes, they are.
Man, you guys get some cool stuff down there.
Yeah, if I make it through my surgery in the hospital, I'll have my son or sister bring me Popeyes.
Oh, you'll make it through. Yeah.
Yeah, from what I hear, triple bypass is good for 10 or 15 years. So if I try to eat right for the rest of my life, I hopefully will live longer than 10 or 15 years. I guess you never know how long you live until you die. So, hello, Jake, Chicken Wire. How you doing? And low carb.
Another one that I like is you have to check around. Not all of them do this, but KFC. Some of the KFCs do a bucket of soda. Basically, it's a half a gallon of soda, and they have a new flavor that's exclusive to them. It's a what's it called? Basically, it's it's Sweet Lightning. It's peach and honey flavored. Like Mountain Dew, and it is so freaking good. Oh my god! You can't buy it in the store. You can only get it at KFC. But if you ever had those peach candy rings, the gummy rings, tastes just like that.
I think I'll do a video before I go in the hospital. I'm going to talk to my cell phone about what's going to happen, and then if I can get somebody to film me as I wake up, then maybe I'll talk. I'll make a video after the fact in the hospital about it. Then when I get home, I'll talk a little bit, and at some point, sit down and make a video about the whole process. My opinion. So I haven't done any video content in a long time, other than the live streams every week. I used to do videos every week, 1 or 2 a week, and I haven't done it in a long time. Duck Fisher, what's going on?
Do. Oh, come on, cars. People don't know how to merge.
Sadly, a lot of it comes down to pure selfishness.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the biggest problem in the United States is that we don't actually have a driver's test. We have something that masquerades as a driver's test to make it seem like we're testing our. But put it this way, when it's a test that my cat could pass, it's not much of a test. Okay. We've stripped ourselves of the right to drive.
Ladies,
privilege.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the one and only baby belt guy himself, Rob Mink. Sorry, Nereus.
That's okay.
Rob Mink, what's going on, buddy?
Hey guys, not much. How you doing?
Pretty good. How you been?
Good.
Matt started another YouTube channel. Here's a link to it right here. If you'd like to subscribe to help him grow it, he'll be coming out with more content.
I saw it. There's a good song in it.
Thank you. And I hope to share my story, what I think, and I will be rambling on it like Jerry wanted to send me through a Stargate and push me into a black hole. So
No, I didn't.
uh,
Neri said
No, no,
black
no, no.
hole.
I
uh,
wanted the black hole.
I,
He just wanted to go to Stargate.
I'm just thankful that he didn't have a smart enough teacher to teach him how to do this.
Okay.
You didn't know how to dial the chevrons?
Yeah, they talked about years ago coming out with another series of Stargate, and then I forget one of the actors explained
Yesterday.
why it would never happen, and then they were going to do it, and now I guess it fell through again, according to chat. So I don't know.
Yeah, like a week ago.
Because the idiots at Amazon are morons. The problem is that we're getting massively politicized. People are pushing their culture, their religion,
Yeah.
and their politics.
Yeah, let's not talk about
Everything
this
they
here,
do.
please.
Well,
We
Like
can
he's
the
talk
okay.
about my channel on the other side.
like the new Starfleet Academy. Freaking amazing. Every
Yeah.
episode was incredible. I loved it. They were doing real Star Trek.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved Voyager and I loved Deep Space Nine, but that wasn't what real Star Trek was. That was turning Star Trek into Battlestar Galactica, which was great. Don't get me wrong. There were some kick butt episodes, but when we got to Enterprise and Picard, and then now
Hey, Rick.
Academy, we started to go back to some real Star Trek.
Yeah.
Ethics and morals and stories and making you think and stuff like
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, the one and only Maker Millwright.
Hey, hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
howdy.
The
Okay.
free heathen.
Hello, hello.
Okay.
You
I'm at
have
my
a
appointment. I'll
go.
talk to you later.
All right. Talk
Take
to
care,
you.
Tim. Have a
Never
great day.
talk to him.
Love you. Make a mill right. You need to do something about your mic. I think there's something wrong.
Your
Turn it
volume.
up. Yeah, Rick, I came on early today, so nobody's late.
Test, test, test. Testing, testing.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sounds good.
There you go.
So, Nereis, what do you think of Lower Decks then?
I love Lower Decks. Again, real Star Trek. They're touching new things and exploring places we've never been before. Lower Decks and Star Trek Academy are the two best Star Treks in decades. Right next to Picard and Next Generation. And the problem is they're cutting these series down to 10 episodes, and people don't realize that. They say, well, the original show is about 10 or 12 episodes and about 10 or 12 episodes of filler. I was like, but you don't realize how important the filler is. The filler is what allows them to explore these little niches and go down these little one-way tunnels that we never visit again. And we don't have that anymore. Also, when Star Trek Next Generation, Voyager, and Deep Space Nine came out, they all had a guaranteed 7 seasons. Next Generation sucked when it started. It was horrible. Oh my god, the acting was so bad. Go watch Encounter at Farpoint again. Oh my god, it was so bad. Riker was so bad. But
Well,
they had
Riker,
7 years to develop, mature, and grow and become one of the greatest teams in the universe. And because they had the time to do that, they had the budget to do that. Now
no,
it's 10 episodes, crank it out. 8 episodes, crank it out. That's not a TV series, that's a miniseries.
I can agree. No Beard Riker was not good.
But all the characters just became better and better and better as they worked together, as they melded, as they grew into the characters. But the problem with Academy is that people see all people seem to be able to see is gay Klingon in a dress. It's like, is your life that pathetic that that's all you see? I like when in Next Generation when one of the reporters asked Roddenberry, are you telling us that in the 24th century we haven't cured male pattern baldness because Patrick Stewart was bald? And Roddenberry had such a perfect freaking reply. I'm telling you, in the 24th century, no one cares. That's Star Trek.
Yeah.
I mean, the Athena was beautiful. I love the captain. I love the interactions with that bad guy. At first, the bad guy turned me
Hey,
off, but
Cucumber.
he's turning out to be amazing. And but now it's become it's become a political movement to kill the show. It's like it's like, are you that weak and that pathetic and that insecure that you have to kill a TV show because you perceive it as threatening your whatever?
Yeah.
I stopped following a very common, well-known YouTuber after he made comments about Project Hail Mary and how it was successful because it was not following a Star Trek formula. I'm trying to be very gracious here and skirting political hot buttons and politics and stuff, Jerry. I'm sorry if I'm
Yeah.
going too far. But long story short, I've blocked Loyal Moses.
Uh-huh.
Don't do that. Don't. I mean, don't fall into the same trap that those people are falling into by letting your cultural, political, religious position dictate who you'll listen to and whatnot. I mean, now there are certain lines. You cross that line, I'm gone. I'm not gonna, like, for example, there's this guy I used to watch on YouTube all the time. Crazy Russian hacker, Taurus, Taurus Call or something like that. I used to watch him all the time. He's funny, you know. Safety is number one priority as he put his glasses on. But he then started attacking other YouTubers for doing the same thing he did. He started abusing the system to say, to pull the ladder up after he climbed up and said, no, 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 you're not up here with me. And so it's like, something, I don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
I haven't watched his videos in over 10 years.
Don't get
That kind of thing, you cross that kind of line, no. But otherwise, I let people have their opinions. They have a right to it, as long as they don't shove it in my face.
Let's don't talk about Star Trek no more. Let's talk to Free Heathen and see what's going on in Canada.
Is that where you're from, Canada?
2 seconds. Yeah, I'm from Vancouver. I'm from British Columbia. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff. So we are prepping out for Midwest Rep Wrap. I just did some maker chips for another member of the community. These ones are cool because they're like a bunch of different manufacturers. I got Sunlu, Everyone, Polymaker, and IID or 3D Max. But I got some new stuff to show you. So we got the new cement truck that's just out. And I'm really proud of this cement truck because it works on my standard truck frame, which, you guys have seen. Lots of people have printed it. But we actually did the cement roller and the assembly in 1 hour, and it rolled perfect on the first try. So I'm really proud of that. This is the new, what is it? I guess they're not new, but it's 3D Max with 3 eyes material out of Florida. They're really nice. Did some bow ties. Haven't posted them yet. I should probably be doing some Jack Worker bots today, but there's the new Murph bow tie that we did, which hasn't been posted yet. So that is tricolor from Everyone. So we get that color differential on both sides, which is really fun. Actually, that might be rainbow. I don't know.
Is there a mechanism for that to attach to your shirt?
Yeah, so you'll see there's a nub here. It actually fits over the top button of your shirt.
Oh, fits over the button. Nice.
Yeah. So easy peasy lemon squeezies, and I have like 12 or 14 patterns available as well as there's a blank out there. So if you want to do your own, but you get your easy peasy bow tie because bow ties are cool.
Right.
Yeah. I got a bunch of stuff. Doing some maker chips. I did my 500 for the event. If there's more than 500 people that need my maker chip, I will be amazed. There is also, I'm bringing some stickers and some custom chips, but you have to ask for them. We just did some terrain. So this is the warp gate, and we did broken. The older version's been released for some time. We did a broken, very Stargate-y, Stargate-esque, right? So 28 mil there. We do. I'm just finishing up the modular truck design. So the bin comes off, the cabin comes off, the wheels are glued in place because I haven't figured out a good way to make them press fit.
Toyota
Say again?
There's a truck that Toyota's coming out with, an electric modular glider chassis truck that you stick pieces on just like that, and it looks like something right out of the Mars rover program.
Oh.
Yeah, I like modular design, so I'm pretty stoked about it. It's because the idea was that this was originally made 2 years ago for MRF 2024, and it was going to be so that you could have the truck, change out your bins, change out whatever you wanted, make it modular for the event, right? I'm behind on all the stuff I end up designing.
Yeah, Timor, I came on an hour early today, and then next week I'm going to be on Friday instead of Saturday because Friday's my birthday next week, and Murph is on the weekend, so I'm going to stream a day early next week. And today I got a birthday party to go through. That's why I started an hour early.
Let's see. We got the new dungeon tiles out. This is the 5 set. There's another set coming. This toolbox is out now. So this one's made out of Polymaker Polylite Red. It's Gridfinity, so if you're like me, you have a mill or something, you want to be able to store all your parts in one spot, but coincidentally enough, it worked out just perfect for the Unitile frame system, which is mine, and then the new tiles. What else do I got? I got so much stuff, Jerry. I'm so behind. I got a bunch of models painted up that are going to Midwest. We got the new BattleBot frame I'm doing. This is just a little pusher, and 2-piece. New design. Yeah, it'll drop. It's dropping soon. I hope to get it done like now. So we'll see. It does use brass inserts for the eyelets. So it'll be using, I think, 3.5 works out to be a 2 mil screw, something like that, or a 3 mil screw. I'm not sure which. I'd have to go look again at my math. What else do I got? I think that's everything I got on my desk right now.
Rick
TMD?
Morrison, thank you for the donation on PayPal. Thank you, my friend.
You probably know about him already, but check out Maker's Muse. He does a lot of Antweight robots.
Yeah, Maker's Muse, brilliant guy. Super. I'd like to meet him. It's a shame he wasn't at Sanjay Mortimer. But, but yeah, so I actually just my community got me into BattleBots because they were like, well, Maker, you need to work on some new stuff. Look at the cute birdos. Hello, Mr. Mink. How is my favorite creator?
Very nice.
So that's just the BattleBot kit from FingerTech. You can get them from all kinds. It's Palm Bay robots. Oh, sorry, let me show it again. But this is what I recommend people get into, because if you don't know nothing about RC, if you don't know nothing about making the kit, I did the kit in an hour and a half on stream while distracted by chat. It uses small batteries. Here's the remote for it. I got everything was all donated by my community. So
nice.
Yeah, so that'll be coming down with me. Trying to bring a kit down, or trying to bring a body down with me. I don't know. I make stuff and do things. If you never heard of me, I'm Maker Millwright from the Free Heathen Workshop.
Rob Mink, Cyber Bob City wants to know if you have any baby belts at Merck.
Oops.
You're muted.
Well, he's muted. I am also wondering if there will be baby belts at Murph.
I am not going to Murph. But I don't know if West 3D will have kit version 2.6 in stock yet. But other people are gonna be at Murph with baby belts, so we'll be repping through the community. But I'm not Murphing, because last year was just so miserable, and in between Smurf and Rocky Mountain and 3D Printopia, it's just too much.
Yeah. But you don't want to come and sit at my AC controlled booth?
Well, last year when we went, not only was the event unair conditioned, but a member of my caravan decided to try to make the AC in our car better, and ended up making it not operate. And so driving in record-breaking heat down those highways was brutal with the windows down at like 80 miles an hour past all those trucks for hours and hours and hours on end. Do not want to do that again.
Then if you try to pick up anything and look at it, it might get blown out the window. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to break the curse. As you guys know, I went in 2024. I didn't go in 2025. All those terrible things happened during 2025. I'm back this year. This year, you notice they added AC. You know, it's just weird. When I show up to stuff, things get better. I don't know what that's all about.
Well, Well, Smurf was awesome.
Smurf was a blast. I heard some guy flew all the way from North America to meet you there, and you didn't have dinner with him.
I was beat. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're gonna be.
We currently got 57 people watching, 48 on YouTube and 9 on Twitch. Please smash the like button, follow, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. It'd be greatly appreciated. And 1977 All Out Vincent just resubscribed on Twitch. Thank you, Vincent. Appreciate that. Hello, Big Bad Joe.
Richard, big love to you. Thank you.
That's my mouth.
I also heard, Mr. Mink, that you have a pigeon-themed baby belt in the works. Is that true?
Maybe.
Thank you, dude.
Likes are free, everyone, please. It's Jerry. It's the Jerry Show. It's 3DHP. Without Jerry...
I came on early today, hour early. And then next week it'll be on Friday. We're going on a day early next week. My birthday is next Friday. And Murph is on the weekend, so I figured I'll stream a day early. And
what time are you on?
Friday? 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Pacific.
I've just been so busy with the Crow, I haven't really been working on anything else lately.
I saw pictures of Crow. It was for some reason not at Sanjay Mortimer, but I saw pictures of the Crow at Rocky Mountain.
If you saw how big the Crow was, you'd understand why it wasn't at Sanjay Mortimer.
What, you didn't want to bring it in, that be your only piece of luggage?
It's bigger than any piece of luggage I brought.
Well, that's funny.
And I've watched Iceland Air throw my suitcase out of the side of the plane onto the tarmac.
Wow.
And
I've seen a lot of videos like that, and they're pretty upsetting, makes you mad.
What was that?
People throwing luggage.
Yeah.
It's weird, though, because, I used to work at an airport, and the baggage handlers seem to do a really good job. We were doing a service upgrade at the Vancouver airport here, and, every now and again something might get caught in one of the belts and get tossed, but other than that, it was, really nice. Except for, when we almost dropped a $2 million x-ray machine. But other than that was pretty cool.
No, they literally, there was a guy in this hold, and my suitcase was one of the first ones out, and I watched from the plane, they just threw the first couple suitcases out before they got the belt up, and then the guy down on the ground with a little trolley and all the little cars took the handle of the suitcase and, straight arm swung it onto the back of the trolley. And I'm like, well, stuff in there's going to be broken.
I sure hope American Airlines doesn't do that, because I'm bringing some minis with me and I don't want them all smashed.
Yeah. Only
airlines don't do that. That's not how that works. 999 out of 1,000 times, they treat your stuff with respect. It's not an airline that's mistreating your stuff. It's a guy having a bad day.
Yeah.
And, of course, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. No one notices the 999 guys treating your stuff perfectly fine, because that's normal. That's their job. Everyone notices when the guy swings it over his head like a guitar at 11.
Well, and I agree with you, because it's sorry, we got way off topic here, but I'm just saying that my experience watching the baggage handlers at the airport, they did a good job. Now, I'm sorry to hear that happened to you, Bobby, but that's, like I say, once in a while you might see one get kicked off a conveyor because it sat funny, but it lands in a net. So, Hey, Raj. So, yeah, I just came in to say hi, yeah, you're on early. I got all messed up because I'm I'm supposed to be here at noon, so I'm so excited to be here with you, Jerry.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on. You help make it a great show.
I once flew out to Narum, and it's a week-long rocket launch, and it was in Arizona, and it was just far enough that I said, okay, I'm going to fly to this one instead of driving, because I was in Pennsylvania at the time, and so I brought 2 suitcases with me. Yeah. One suitcase with all my clothes and a military-grade laptop in the middle. I figured it could handle it, and the other suitcase was a hard shell case filled with missiles. They opened my underwear suitcase and never touched the missile case. They turned on my goddamn laptop and left it on.
Oh.
I'm not joking. When I reached into my suitcase at the hotel and grabbed my laptop, it burned me.
Oof.
Wow.
$173 to replace that battery. So on the way home, I put the battery on the carry-on with me. This is before they had rules regarding batteries. I took the battery on the carry-on with me and left a note in the laptop. You morons are too stupid to turn things off. If you want to see this run, come find me. And of course, again, they go through my dirty underwear, but they never opened the suitcase full of missiles.
Yeah, because I'm bringing down some giveaways and some stuff, and because I manufacture so many different things, I've got my suitcase all lined up, and one side's full. I'm only going for a week, but I got one side's full of like different things for different companies, different things for the community, and then all my textiles on one side, and I just get a little bit of nervous bringing all that stuff, you know? And then the other thing that's killing me is I don't know how to Windows reset my laptop, so we may not be able to stream. We might have to do it all on the phone. Yuck. We'll be missing you, Rob. The king of the belt printers.
The trick with a laptop is to use a hotspot.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not worried about that.
The problem is most laptops that have a SIM card slot, it's SIM locked to one very specific SIM card, and it's very rare. Like my tablet, I could take any SIM card and stick it in there, but most PC hardware, Windows, Mac, whatever, it runs an operating system, not Android. Most of that, it's not even just one provider like T-Mobile or AT&T. It is one exact specific chunk of hardware, and that hardware will only work with that provider.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kilroy is here. Big Al. Hello, Al.
The carpenter.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are around the world. Welcome to Jerry's World. Hey, guys, how you all doing today?
Real good,
It's
sir.
the miniature carpenter.
Good.
Or do we call you a miniature shipwright now?
I don't know, man. I'll go with jack of all trades, master of none. How's that?
You're a millwright too?
I guess, I love manufacturing, although I don't really have any means to do it other than, the saw and the laser and the 3D printer and the CNC
by day
and
maker by night.
Exactly. But anyway, I just thought I'd pop in and say hello to everyone. Do what?
Well, there's a schism, right, between big industry and cottage industry, like during the Industrial Revolution. Desktop manufacturing is like a real thing nowadays, for 100%.
Yeah.
So you're getting there.
We need to be careful because a lot of state institutions are working to straight up make it illegal.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's just a hobby.
Well, let's pull a ball out of the vending machine and see what we got today.
All right. Good.
It's from Hy-Vee 3D. It's a gotcha pop machine. And each and every week I grab a ball, I put in a plastic coin, I turn it, I pull something out. It can be a Womp Womp, it can be an Amazon gift card, it can be stickers, or it can be a try again. And ladies and gentlemen, we get the 3D printing pilot. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
How you doing, dude?
Can't hear you.
He's mine.
Got a coin, putting it in.
He's a pilot. He doesn't talk.
Let's open it up and see what we got today.
Jerry, how similar are these to the Japanese ones? Is someone winning undergarments today?
And today we have a Womp Womp. So we do not have a winner today, guys.
Didn't I say that earlier?
But we tried.
Did you get your audio fixed? You have to hit the gear.
That's all you can do.
Can you guys hear me now?
I don't know what's going on with that audio. I
Yeah.
think it's my video part.
I can hear you now.
Awesome.
I'm going to bounce out, guys.
Love you, Rob. Have a great day, dude.
See you guys later. Be well.
See you, Rob. Take care, man.
Take care, Rob. Have a great day, my friend.
Thanks.
Goodbye, Birdie. "3D printing pilot, what you been up to?"
How's everyone doing?
Real good.
That's awesome. What's new?
You still live in Las Vegas?
Nope.
Oh, you moved?
Absolutely, yeah.
Where'd you move?
Florida.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
God help you.
don't tell me the Lakeland area.
I'm not familiar with the area if it's close to it or not, but we're in what's the county? I don't even know the name of the county yet. Is it
My
Orange
wife's
County? Is it Orange County? Is that a thing?
Yeah, Orange County is a thing. It's
Okay.
also in California too.
No, in Florida.
Yeah.
my wife has family in Pensacola.
Oh, well, Pensacola is the other side, really
That's
far from
way
me.
up on the top. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not down on the leg. Yeah.
What do you
I
guys all
considered
make?
Florida for a short time because the cost of living is very low and there's so much you can do there and do cheaply. But the problem is the only places that my body could physically survive in Florida were so far out of my price range.
I don't know. It's really not cheap. At least where I live at, and I live in the cheap area, and I have to say it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Orange County is
iguanas everywhere. They're like flies. And then when it freezes down there, they're falling out of the trees everywhere because they go into the deep sleep. Those great
Yeah,
big
that, so
lizards.
that's that's like south. That's like South Florida. What you're talking about, it's Fort Lauderdale area and Miami and the south.
yeah.
Okay.
The reason things are so expensive there is because Orange County is where Walt Disney World and Universal Studios is. So all that area around there is expensive. At least that's my guess anyway.
Yeah.
How far do you live from Disney?
No, I am far from Disney. Probably like 2 hours
Oh,
to the east of Disney.
All right.
I'm
Wow.
right on the shoreline there, like on the beach.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, you're definitely closer than I am. That's for sure. I'm in Texas.
Yeah, I
So
You
what do
found
you
going?
plenty.
guys? Project? What are you all doing?
Oh, I don't make anything. I'm just a charming, handsome fella.
Okay, hell yeah.
Kilroy, you going to Lone Star?
No, no. I don't normally go to anywhere. Seriously, um, the only place I actually go is near Orlando, which is where Moohugs lives. Um, I just normally don't.
Well, I thought she was the same city as you. Actually, I figured she lived near you.
I
Well,
actually have a real.
Moohugs lives in Lakeland,
Okay.
and I live in West Texas, which is like 1,800 miles away.
My wife used to have
If I
family in Lubbock, Texas. Now they're near Seguin.
Seguin, I've been there. Seguin's really nice, actually. Seguin's got a lot of greenery, a lot of um, water. It's cool.
Lubbock from Vegas was like 14 half-hour drive. A really long drive.
Yeah, I'm 120 miles away from Lubbock. In fact, not last Tuesday before, I had to go. I had to go to Lubbock, and man, I drove the whole way, and in the hardest rain. Well, I don't know, not hardest rain I've ever been in, but it rained the whole way up there and the whole way back. And the vehicle I rented, because I didn't think my wife was going to get back in time from her trip. She went to South Carolina. The car would hydroplane so easily. I mean, so easily. It just, I've never seen anything hydroplane so bad.
Yep. 3D printing pilot, what you working on?
Bad tires.
Okay, so I have something cool, right? I've been working on this thing for probably a couple of months now, and I just released everything on my GitHub. It's all open sourced. But I recently got a Bambula printer, and if anyone knows me, I don't use them for certain reasons, but I got one for a review. I was actually very surprised from it. It's really good. But something that like immediately I saw is that the printers are so dark, like inside, even when they come with lights, I couldn't see anything. I couldn't even see the nozzle extruding in the like camera that came with the printer. So I was trying to add LEDs, right, to the printer. And if anyone here knows me, one thing led to another, and I just can't apparently make something simple. And it took me 2 months. And I developed like probably the best. I'm biased, but probably the best lighting mode system everyone can do to the printer. It's all open source. I designed this PCB to it, so it's actually really cool. So that's how the box looks like, and of course it's open. Everyone can do it. It connects with directly to like the AMS or the buffer unit on the printers. So you have a 6-pin in here, connects directly to it, take parts from it, and then you have an LED light, and it has this stand thingy, I don't know how to call it. It's all magnetic, so it's like you don't have to change anything in your printer. You basically just connect to it, and there is a way to like manage the cables there. And what's really cool about this thing is the software, and that's actually also in GitHub. So when you connect this to power, it like emits a hotspot. You connect to it, and then you have a really cool page that you put your printer, you put your Wi-Fi credentials and like printer, how do you call it? The access key or whatever, something like that, like the IP and the access key, and it connects directly to the MQTT server of your printer. And what basically happened, those lights that you added here right now are basically become the same lights, the original lights of the printer. So when you turn on the lights on the printer from the Bambu Lab app or the slicer or from G-code, when the printer starts to print, it will automatically also turn on. And same thing when you turn it off. So basically it just become like the regular lights on your printer, just the OEM lights, because it's always mimic whatever happens with the printer. It uses the MQTT server. So it's basically like a one-time setup, and it just become like you add another lights, but they're smart. They work with your printer. So yeah, definitely over-engineered it, but it's really cool. It's all open source on GitHub, so everyone can try it and install the software. I also wrote like, so part of the ESP IDF portion is they gave you like a way to make a website. So I made a website that you can like install it. So you don't need to compile anything. You just connect it to your computer, and there is a website in my GitHub, and you just press install, and it automatically compiled the newer software and install it on it. I wish I could show you the software. It's really cool. You also have like auto update, so it always connects to the GitHub. So when you release a new firmware for some reason, it will automatically prompt you to update it. But it's really cool. It's magnetic, so it connects. Maybe I can show you if I take the computer.
Top Flyer Industries, the Snapmaker U1 I hear is a great printer. A lot of people in chat have them. There's always going to be something better. So if you find something you like, I'd suggest just buy it.
Always.
Because 6 months from now, next year, the year after, there's always going to be something else coming out that you're going to want more and more and more. So it'll never end. So if you find something, buy it and be happy, and then buy something else further down the road. It's a never-ending process.
I agree.
I like the brand Snapmaker. I like their customer service. I like the way they treat people. I like that they're open source.
It also depends on why you're buying it. So if you're buying it to profit, meaning you're going to be making stuff for sale, then you definitely want a tool changer instead of a color swapper, because you're going to save a lot of money on plastic. So
Yeah,
you just got to figure out, why are you buying it? What are you going to use it for? What do you need it for?
So that just bolts onto the back of the body of the machine?
No, it's magnets. It's just magnetized. There's embedded magnets into the box, and it's all reversible. Like you don't need to change anything in your printer. It's not going to do like something to your warranty. Just magnets. And basically, you add lights, and they basically act like the original lights. They turn on with the printer. They turn on with the door sensor or from the slicer. Turn on and off. So when you turn on the regular lights, they're just going to mirror the same state of the regular light and turn on and off.
Pretty good.
Can you do
Sounds like
RGB with it as
smart.
well?
So in theory, I can add RGB to the code. I chose not to do it this time because in my other printer, I did it with RGB, and not even once I used the RGB portion. So I chose not to do it in here, but I can if I want to. I just don't see like an actual practical reason to do it, because also RGB takes more power, and the AMS connector is limited to half an amp, and that's not a lot.
Yeah. I can just tell you, because I get every time I talk about putting lights on anything, the default is, so is RGB. I just get that all the time, so I was just wondering.
I mean, I can make it, but I just really don't see the use for it because it sits up there on the printer with regular lights. So if they will change to a color, they will kind of, it looks weird because they will conflict with the other lights. But you can, if I want, I can, I can change it to the software to control RGB. That's not a problem. I also added there's another DC connector here, so you can power it from an external power source if you don't want to use the AMS unit connector. There's some other like cool stuff in the PCB, like some power protection and stuff like that. But
my favorite coffee cup ever.
That's a good looking cup you got there, Jerry.
USS Midway, when I took a tour of it down in San Diego. Awesome.
It is. It is.
It's amazing if that much metal can float and not go bloop.
Right. Right.
Yeah, the buoyancy thing with it's amazing. Yeah. Huge ship.
Oh no, I agree with the white lights. No. RGB. I fight RGB wherever possible because it takes it takes extra power. It has more steps. The best way to do it is regular lights. But I get it from every time I try to design something. The first question is, does it have lights? Second question is it RGB? Don't lump me in with those animals.
Mr.
The
Kilroy,
question I always have.
I like RGB, but RGB, the white, when you put white light in RGB, it's never really white and it's never really lit correctly. And with those LEDs, those are cob LEDs, so they're already diffused, right? They're already diffused, so you don't have to like diffuse it in any way. I don't know.
Can I just go back to the Snapmaker comment for a second? Is that okay?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so I have a Snapmaker Artisan, which is like their big 3-in-1 machine. So I'm out of warranty on parts. But Snapmaker customer service, I wrote them a letter. I just like, hey, can you help me out? They already knew that I wanted the housing, the STL for the housing, and they were able to actually even quote me parts for the original repair parts. So I'm just saying that, like, if you're looking at the U1 or other Snapmaker products, I happen to really like Snapmaker, and I've been a fanboy of the Snapmaker since the Snapmaker 1. And I have a couple of their machines, and I really like Snapmaker machines. I particularly like the 3-in-1s. But the U1, the thing about the U1, everyone talks about how great it is for less material waste. Actually, what's really good about tool changers is multiple material. That's what matters most, actually, more than anything. So I just had to get my 2 cents in there, Jerry.
Well, not really on the U1. The printer's too small.
For multi-material? It's absolutely perfectly fine for multi-material.
Try printing a shoe.
Try printing what?
A shoe.
No, I'm not saying TPU, multi-material, ABS, TPU, and PETG all in the same print, or vice versa. The diversity that a multi-tool machine gives you versus a dual extrusion like this, or a single extrusion like that, or an IDEX dual head is outstanding and amazing. Although, granted, there is the new 6+1 IDEX coming, so not from Snapmaker, but
yeah, like I said, there's always something new coming. There will always be something else.
Jerry, when I saw that drop, I hit the moon, man. I was so, because everyone's like IDEXs. No, I don't like IDEX. I'm like, give me the IDEXs.
Heck yeah.
IDEXs win. For anyone who doesn't know.
Kilroy, how's your ship coming along?
It's coming along. I've had to replace the size of the sides, and basically I recut them and made them a little bit shorter. But it is coming along. The back piece, and I don't have it with me. Yeah, I guess I do have it with me. Hold on.
Nice. Printing Pilot, just so you know, I didn't say it, but amazing work, dude. Amazing work.
It's all open source. You guys can go to the GitHub. I think I put the link in YouTube, so you can just in the chat.
Yeah, but everybody needs a little ego stroking. I'm telling you, man, you did a really good job. That's really clever.
Everyone can, enjoy it or try it or whatever.
Share your link in private chat, and I'll post it for you.
So I had to redesign these pieces right here. They were actually too tall. If you notice, the size of the planks there compared, the 3 compared to the other 3. So that's the ratio that I'm going to shrink it. Not quite a third, but everything is going to get shrunk a little bit so that it can all kind of. Let's see. I thought I had one of these already prepped. I'll be working on this tomorrow. But anyway, so that this here will sit like this and come to a and it's falling apart right now actually. That got moved over. And basically come to the back here where that's at so that it'll all kind of wrap into it basically. I mean, that's the easiest way I can explain that. But so yeah, we've made some progress. We got the deck put on there, and I've got a deck here, and right now it's removable, so I don't know if I'm going to do anything with down in there. It's very tempting, but I've torn it apart so much that I now need to put it back together some more,
That's
but that's
really nice.
That's where it's at. Well, yeah, right. As pieces are falling off of it and stuff.
Well, it's sure being on break.
Work in progress.
It was all glued up. Yeah, and it seems almost like, I take one step forward and 2 steps back and then 1 step forward. What I have been working on is, let's see if I can even show this, is my Mustang that's been sitting over there for years, okay? And I'm currently trying to put the front end back together. I'm going to be compressing that spring right there so I can actually put that thing back on the ground. I need to move it around, roll it around, but I've been spending a lot of time on that. And then I've got a Focus transmission to change the clutch on. So I'm kind of toying with that. I was thinking, well, if I could roll it out and then roll it back in, okay. But I'm thinking, the glass is out of it. People like to throw rocks. I think I'll just try to leave it there and then work on the Focus here, pull the transmission down and swap it and see what I can do with that. But so you asked what I was working on, man. That's what I'm working on.
Year is it? Big Bad Joe wants to know what year is it.
It's a 68. I've had it since high school. Literally, I've driven it to high school.
Wow.
Yeah. I rebuilt the engine back in high school in my garage, kind of halfway. Yeah, 289. Yep. Yeah. And then in 2006, somewhere in there, I pulled the engine out. I overbored it. I can't remember the how much I overbored it. Got new pistons, new rings, new crank. Had it all tuned, or hot tank. Make sure the original block was good, and cleaned it up. Had it cleaned up, and it's been sitting basically literally in a crate. I hope that it hasn't rusted, but no moisture's gotten to it. And excuse me, West Texas is really dry, so it's probably okay. Oh, and I did spray some oil into it before I put it all up. Basically, it's covered up, but my goal is to put this thing back down on the ground and be able to move it back and forth, and just something I need to do and have needed to do.
2 weeks ago, Trevor in Navarre, Florida, sent me a new video. If I'm not sure if everybody's seen it. We currently got 71 people watching, and I would like to play that right now and let you guys check it out. So he's a man. He has a 3D printing business in Florida. He used to be in a store a mall, and then he moved out, and he's on, I think he's in Mariester, if I remember correctly right now. His name is Trevor. Him and his wife run the store, and here's a quick video. You can buy from him online also. So you might like to watch this.
Morning, Jerry. Happy Saturday.
Is that pausing?
Sunny Florida.
Yeah, that did pause.
Stuttering.
Must be my video.
Stuttering.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wow, come on.
We haven't been doing much. A lot of base awards.
I don't know. The internet's been pretty nasty for me this morning.
Finished up the back.
Yeah, it's on my computer. It must be my GPU screwing up.
Let's see what we got. We have
it's smooth now.
A modified 105 coin holder.
If you call
round.
no motion smooth.
This guy wanted to delete for his Cybertruck side
Is it
view mirror.
really?
So we're just making a little delete on there.
Walking in front of the Deltas now. See the pink
Still waiting on Folsom for all their
Max.
parts. I think they finally
See, I
gone
still
out of
see the
business.
thing in his hand.
Every
Refresh your
employee
browser.
has left, and I was dealing with Mr.
So what are these giant machines?
Okay, I'm going to refresh on my end. Hold on. I hope it'll probably drop
And
me.
no, I was looking at it through Jerry's stream. I mean, through his through EV Mux.
Yeah, it was playing smooth for me. In the beginning, it
Fine
stuttered.
on my side, yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
And it may be
has
me.
left.
Okay, it just resumed.
And I was dealing with Mr. Lee, the owner, and now he's ghosted
Yeah,
me.
it's
So they owe me
fine.
about $6,000 in parts
Gigantic
still that they
machines
never
you got there,
delivered
gee.
more than 6 months ago. They've just been stringing me along for a while here. I doubt I'll ever see him, unfortunately. It's a sad day that Folsom's closed. But we've got a bunch of awards. I got to do more engraving today for these. So
Those full color plaques are nice.
these are a bunch of these for a professional taxidermist. Couple hundred.
I'm still looking at his counter.
For the base hospital for their rucksacks.
We're in the back looking
Just
at some taxidermy stuff and little green
dummies.
artist guy.
Did this one for I guess the
I don't
outcome
know.
commander. That's pretty cool. Fair amount of repairs picked up this week. Still got some more. Like I showed you the photo. I broke the door on my
Oh, he got a lot of snap
on this
makers.
U1
Oh
here.
my God, he's got a lot of
Shattered
snap
everywhere.
makers.
I'm still finding pieces. That's about it. Like I said, I'm fixing to engraving day. We also have a an urn. Get that done.
We
He's a
got that
kid.
here.
Say hi.
Can hear us in the chat, please?
Chat should be able to hear you, yes.
I'd like to
I
have some
hope so.
time to use the Eufy today.
Because
That would be
otherwise-
nice. This thing's amazing. Good time.
I don't see any posts or anything.
Design. Some
Just
guys designed to hold a
Put LOL in.
I'm sorry, a boat.
Here, I'll put
Boat
LOL
propeller.
in.
Yeah, check.
Not awake
Got
yet.
it, yes.
Okay.
Another oversized
Let's
Yeah,
get
it's weird.
this
I think I
urban
can.
outfitters
LOL
or
in.
something for their digital
Big silver
system.
printer.
Or just doing
Now
that
it's telling me to
105
sign
around
in
in
to
full
chat.
color.
So
AnyCubic's been working really good. They've done a
I'm
few
actually
updates,
seeing
and it
the stuff
seems to
on
just finally be
YouTube a
there.
lot better.
Lots of filament. We got a big old
That's for EV
Zyotech order
Mux.
there. I got to put out about 10 boxes.
Yeah,
And
my computer.
we got more PCTG colors in stock finally. We got aqua, customer request. We've got safety orange.
That ain't safety orange. That's peach
Got a
orange.
sea green. Soon we will have yellow back in stock. That was a big seller, the yellow. We got that green and the solid black in stock.
RBO
again
or
now.
get out of my face. If it doesn't burn my retinas, it ain't bright enough.
Facts.
The
If
translucent
it ain't neon,
black
it
has
ain't
been
the
really
right one.
popular.
That's right.
Purple, red,
Like that orange thing, the skull thing, that's a pretty good orange.
pretty good. So that's about it. It's been boring otherwise. I'll talk to you later. I'll try to jump on today.
Little skull
Later.
and that skeleton thing there.
Are you guys liking that polyester? Is it a much difference than PLA? I happen to like the PLA personally, but I haven't tried the new polyester. So what's the consensus on PCTG?
Well, I can't use PLA for my rockets. It's not temperature tolerant enough.
Yeah.
I haven't tried
What
PCTG yet, but I'm hoping it's slightly more durable because PETG is not very durable.
So
No, but it. Go ahead. Sorry.
I mainly print with PC. Now, the majority of the PC, even if they say it or not, has something mixed into it. Otherwise, you won't be able to print it in like.
It's not polycarbonate. It's PCTG is a polyester derivative replacement for PLA. It's a replacement for PLA. That's where it fits. It's not a polycarbonate.
Okay.
Yeah. No, polycarbonate is like way higher scale. Actually, what is it? How do you say your name? Nari? Nari. Have you tried the pets, the new formulated pets for your rocket bodies?
What's PET?
PET?
Just straight up PET?
Well,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of variants of PET, but yes.
Historically, PET has had 4-layer bonding, meaning it cracks when you hit something. I haven't tried it in years.
Oh, okay. So this is one of the projects I've got going. So this is my sample for my boiler I'm making. It's gonna be a low pressure boiler, but it's good to 125 or 128 degrees C. So it's just like one of those things. I'm curious what other people are using and whatnot. I haven't found a lot for this, but it's that temperature sensitive, especially with boiling water, because that's the goal to get to with this, right? While not requiring an enclosed system.
This is the kind of stuff that I'm printing with PETG rockets.
Yep.
And this is all vase mode.
Yep.
So I figured out how to make complex multi-surface, multi-perimeter models that stick with vase mode. The problem is they're brittle. So even when it comes down under parachute and whatever corner hits the ground usually breaks.
Your PET G's brittle?
All PET is brittle.
Depending on your annealing process. Are you running 100% fan or 20% fan when you're printing?
None, usually. Or 25% if I think it needs it.
Yeah, because PET G is pretty elastomer. Like, it's pretty stretchy stuff.
Relative to itself, it's stretchy, but
Yeah.
PET G is significantly weaker than PLA. PLA is much stronger.
Yeah, like especially with surface tension, it's much softer in the PET G. Yeah.
Stronger stuff are.
PET G appears to be tough. Where like ABS, it distends before it breaks. But that's only under a slow load. So if I were to take something like this and just start bending it.
Yeah, you're worried about the shock load, yeah.
PET G is going to give. But the problem is when you give it it just cracks.
Yeah, shock load, yeah.
So I'm hoping PCTG would be a little more giving.
Well, it's polyester, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, you have to go look at the polyester data on it.
Hey, Polymaker
isn't making it, so you'd have to find it from one of the many other manufacturers. But I'd go look at it, and because it is a polyester derivative, it's not polycarbonate, it's polyester. Co something. Yeah.
Yeah. Killer Prince has a great channel. He put out a video the other day where he had bought a printer a year or two ago, cost him a great deal of money, and the company stiffed him, never sent the product. I shared the video out on my socials. I'll go find it in a minute and I'll share it here. Or if he would like to come on and talk about it, he's welcome to do so. If not, I'll grab the video and I'll reshare it. But it's really a sad day that you send a company your money and they have people reviewing products for them, then they turn around and stiff you and don't send you what they promised you. But we're going to do a filament giveaway, so if you'd like to enter to win a chance of Ziltech filament, it will be USA only, lower 48 states only. USA only, lower 48 states. They have great filament. They're based out of Houston, Texas. We'll be drawing for one roll of filament. So if you'd like to enter, throw your name in for the entry, hashtag Ziltech in chat. Once we have a winner, I'll give you my email. You go to ziltech.com, pick out a type of filament and a color. Email me and let me know your mailing address here in the lower 48 states, what type of filament. I'll let my rep know. They'll get it mailed out to you Monday. We should have it by the end of next week if all goes well with the mail. And then later we're going to be giving away a roll of Polymaker filament. So everybody here on stream, except for Maker Millwright, I guess, can enter. Unless he has a USA address and he wants to enter just because he likes winning, he can win and have it shipped to somebody else.
That's what I thought. PCTG was an upgrade for PETG.
Thanks, Chad.
At least that's how they advertised it.
It's an alternate to PLA. That's like the primary advertising I've seen for it.
Let me see.
More heat tolerant, though, right?
Oh, Jerry, if I showed you my the two guitars I made, the guitar controllers.
Even if you have shown, can I see?
I can't full screen you. I can't full screen you till after the giveaway. So if you can, let me finish the giveaway, and then I'll full screen you, and we can show that.
All good. I'm gonna grab it. So,
by the way, Jerry, that logo is awesome. That image you have on screen, that's wicked. Good job.
AI did that. Chat GPT. Anyway, I did have a banner I showed up. It goes, film the giveaway time, and it's screaming, but it's not going to play right, so I didn't show it. Here we go. Here's a link to Killer Prince video. Everybody go bookmark this. Please watch this after the stream. Or click on it, leave it on a tab, and watch it after the stream. But please support him, share this out, make a comment on his video, give him a thumbs up, and share it on all your socials. Let people know what's going on out there with his company and what problems he had. Be greatly appreciated. Let me go back to my giveaway window.
My name in the list.
You got 35 people entered. Let me give it another minute and we'll do the drawing. Hashtag Ziltech in chat. USA only, lower 48 states. Based out of Houston, Texas. They make all their filament currently in the U.S. And they're shipping out of Houston.
Guy the Jedi, I tried some copolyester. It was a really nice transparent neon orange from Filamentum, but it's extremely warp prone. My God, does that stuff love warping.
The problem I was having with cope was layer laminations. Weak layer laminations, so it would split along the layer line.
I haven't gotten that far in testing it.
What material was it?
COPE is what I was using from Polymaker. So it's soft, so it's like the layer adhesion between layers. And I did a bunch of like color samples. I did multicolor prints. It holds water, like it does, but I found that it had a weakness to it that with too much side pressure, it'll split right down the adhesion line.
Okay, could be, yeah.
We got 79 people watching, 69 on YouTube, 10 on Twitch. Please follow, smash the like button, all that good stuff. Now it's up to 81 people watching. I appreciate if you share out my live stream or my channel. Give me a thumbs up. And next Friday, I'll be streaming on Friday. It's my birthday. I turned 62. So I'm going to stream next Friday instead of Saturday. Murph will be going on Saturday and Sunday, and I figured we'll stream a day early. And Projects in Dad's Garage also streams on Friday. He's going to be on his way to Murph. Captain Kern might run his stream, but I still end this before that would happen. I'll come on at 12 p.m. Pacific next Friday, and I'll end at 3. So he still wouldn't have been on if it does come on anyway. So here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. 39 people entered. And then later we're drawing for Roll Polymaker. Thank you very much to Ziltech and Polymaker for all that you do. Allow me to give away filament every week. Appreciate your companies immensely. And so does everybody else that wins.
And Ziltech's really friendly, because when I talked to them, they don't ship to Canada, but they were super
Rick
nice.
Morrison, 427. Congratulations, Rick Morrison. Please say something in chat, Rick. And here's my email. You can shoot. You know my email, but I'll give it to you anyway.
Ziltech is where I used to get my big rolls from. They have rolls larger than 1 kilogram.
3s and 5s? I don't know.
Rick Morrison, shoot me an email when you get a chance. Go to ziltech.com. Let me know what type of filament and what color and your USA mailing address. And they'll get that shipped out to you. And
nice.
Oh, Guitar Hero, okay.
Donovan's playing Guitar Hero, yeah.
Let me get to the right screen here. Here we go. There's the right screen. There we go. Ta-da!
Right.
Oh, wow.
Let her rip.
So yeah, it's kind of hard to see in the camera, color-wise and everything, but it's a really cool open project. And I made a full video on my YouTube showing how I assembled the PCBs and the entire thing. but those buttons here are printed from transparent PETG, so the LEDs behind them actually goes and you can see them, the light going through it. It looks much better in real life. The camera doesn't do justice to it, but when you move it, you change colors and everything. You have the actual whammy in here and 2 buttons. And over here, if I'll turn it off, those are also all PETG transparent switches. It's actually mechanical switches, which is pretty cool. And when you turn them on, they light in the correct colors. And when you press them, they change colors, so you know you're actually pressing them. It's really cool, like really nice feedback because it's actual mechanical
Cool.
keyboard switches. And it's also like the entire, so all the electronics are in the bar itself, so you can take it apart from the actual guitar and like replace
I
guitar
love
shape.
it.
I
Yeah,
absolutely love that.
yes,
I
if you
can't
have
believe
different,
it's more
if you
common.
have different guitars, you can. So for example, it's the
Max?
same. For example, I have another one here I made for my wife, and she chose a different shape of guitar with different colors, but we can
Nice.
replace them. Like it's all magnetic, and so yeah, so that's her guitar. I added some sunflowers for her per her request because it's like her favorite flower. And it's all printed from Polymaker PLA, and the camera doesn't do justice for it, but it's the forgot the name of it. It's like they have a line of like shiny filament, and it's all like glittery and stuff. It's really cool.
Oh,
So yeah,
Starlight.
Chroma.
yeah, I think it's a Starlight. So
Yeah.
it's all open source, all file available for free. I made a step-by-step video for that project, so people can like actually go through it and do it themselves.
So
Yeah,
when are
really,
we gonna get to see you play some Dragon Force on that?
probably never. I'm not the correct guy for it. So,
Come on, man.
Neri,
You gotta grind that custom axe.
nice.
I'm surprised we don't see more of this. This is a perfect combo.
And look at all the
That's
tech
brilliant.
they had. Let me get back to the picture here. Texasite spool, they got a lot of colors now. They used to just have black and white years ago. But now
Yeah,
they got
that's all
kinds
I
of
had when I
colors.
ordered.
And obviously, guys, this isn't part of the giveaway. We're not going to give you a $70 spool for free, a standard spool. We're just showing these for giggles. But anyway, tons and tons of filament, lots of filament.
The only
Lots of
problem,
cool
the only
colors.
reason I stopped ordering from them is because I could buy 1 kilogram rolls for less.
Yep.
Oh, they're super nice. I talked to them a bunch because I'm up here in Canada, and they're like, we wish we could help, but we just can't. I was like that. They were so
If your
friendly.
order's big, I was told a long time ago, if the order's big enough, they'd ship to Canada.
Oh, really?
So I guess
Okay.
yeah. But I don't know what constitutes a big order. I was told that a couple years ago.
Probably 10.
Uh-oh. There we go.
What? Who?
Twitch. Okay, we're back.
Because I tell you, 5 kilograms is nice and convenient when you're making big stuff.
3D Printing Pilot, you want to share out your YouTube channel and I will post it?
absolutely.
Put it out there?
Absolutely.
Nery's is Chris Taylor. Nery's in the middle right here. He streams every week. He's live on YouTube. Your channel is called the Printing
or Nerys.com.
So yeah, so I just sent you the my YouTube channel, and I have videos on the guitars. I also have videos on this thing, and there's a lot of cool projects that coming out soon.
Big brain. Big brain.
Are you still heavy on TikTok? Doing a lot on TikTok, aren't you?
So my main videos are coming on the tube, and I do at least once a week live on TikTok, where I'm doing the live actually in my shop, so you can see me assemble the PCBs, assemble products, and I'm talking about what I'm doing, explaining stuff.
Share your TikTok link, and I'll post it.
Yes, sir.
But a lot of people, you tell them a verbal link and it doesn't register, so a physical link, they can just click on it and check out the tab later. So
No
I think
problem.
it's easier that way.
Oh, guys, I have a new channel out there. I will talk about my life and the things around me and everyday stuff.
Good.
And yeah.
Good.
How about bricks and minifigs?
So please follow, like,
There's Matt's channel
and
right
share.
there. If you like to subscribe to it, it's right there. You'll get more content going
I will
forward.
release after the show. I will release another video. It will be a song with writing underneath it. So you have to actually you have to actually watch it twice to listen to the song and read what is on there to actually all
Karaoke?
take it in. No,
All right,
it's
Rick.
not karaoke.
No.
You can sing to it if you want. Some of it's very joyful,
Yeah.
but some of
Hello,
it's very
Tripod. How you
angry.
doing? Hello, Tripod.
Jerry, I've sent you the TikTok also.
Because in Germany is well known for like heavy metal, like Rammstein.
Oh, I thought Germany was known for like folk music.
Yeah, we have folk music, but
I don't want her. You can have her. She's.
I like Rammstein.
Rammstein.
The next song what I release is very close to Rammstein.
Here's an Ozzy Osbourne by Wicked.
And maybe you can recognize the voice who's singing.
Wicked 3D.
Matt,
This is all
are you singing, Matt?
Yeah.
Well,
Those colors.
I have to fix it. I primed it gray just for giggles. I have to prime it before I paint it, not to fix the hair and any boo-boos. But see, now he's headless Ozzy.
Ooh.
That looks purple, Jerry.
That's gray.
Wow.
Yeah, that does look purplish. Kind of reminds me of the head that Batman used to turn. It's before the doors opened to the poles that let down to the Batcave. Yes, that's what I thought at first. Yeah, there you go. Jerry's actually Batman.
Well, Tripod's here. We got to start over, Jerry. Start the stream over.
Hey.
Oh,
you're right.
Hey, Tripod, I sent you the link on Facebook. Did you get it? I thought it's a channel you and your wife might be interested in. I've been watching that man and his wife for a while. They travel around the country in their RV, and they just bought a bunch of land in Florida, and they're clearing it and doing a lot of work and stuff on it. It's a real interesting channel.
What's in the channel, Jim?
What's that?
What's the name of the channel?
The something Hanks. Let me find. Happily Ever Hanks. The man is related to Tom. The man is a relative of Tom Hanks, but it's called Happily Ever Hanks, one word. And they were they're nurses. The man and his wife are nurses, and they were traveling around the country doing work. And then they just decided to settle down. They bought a bunch of land in Florida. His wife is pregnant, having a baby, and he's clearing the property. And it's a real interesting channel. And I think Tripod recently might have purchased property, him and his wife somewhere, and I thought they might like watching this channel because maybe it might give him some ideas. I don't know. I just thought he might be interested. So
another good one that's like that, Ambition Strikes. Yeah, recommend that one. That's a gooder. Ambition Strikes.
All right.
But Jerry, it is that time. Gentlemen, sirs, and everyone in between. Printing Pilot was nice to meet you. Kilroy, the shipwright, Mr. British, Neri, very, very cool to meet you again, dude. And Jerry, thank you, as always, for having me, man.
You have a great day, my friend, and we'll see you next time.
Love you, brother.
And I'll probably rate it.
Be safe. Love you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Safe, boys.
See you later, man. Take care.
And guys, I also have to go. My computer we have 5% battery.
Uh-oh. So plug it in.
Yeah, but it's not here. I don't have the charger. I need to go out.
That sounds like a deodorant commercial.
Thank you for stopping by.
Plug it in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Nice talking to you guys. Nice seeing you, Jerry, as always.
Take care.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Great guitars.
Let me share out the link and be like to drop in. Here's another link.
And then there were 4. So, Jerry, how have you been lately, man?
I'm doing okay. Just walking on the treadmill, trying to lose a few pounds. I seen the doctor 2 weeks ago. I'm good for surgery on the 24th.
Nice.
It is what it is. I have to have it done. So
yeah.
Ain't nothing I can say about it. It has to get done. Anyway.
Just be glad you were born in an era where we can do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway. My mother-in-law told my wife that it's going to change my personality drastically. I guess we'll see.
My dad had a triple bypass, and it didn't change his personality.
No. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
Have you guys been watching the bricks and minifigs saga?
No.
Uh-oh.
Who?
Basically, it's a. I mean, we got everything, man. We got corrupt police forces on audio being absolutely
Oh.
corrupt, judges being
Oh.
corrupt, a small business who thinks they're a corporate mafia who's currently imploding and self-destructing, an 83-year-old guy who has a $200,000 Lego collection trying to do a consignment sale for his family, and now the corporation's imploding as they're trying to blame everybody except themselves. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh my
On the
God.
next.
It's all on the internet. Just type bricks and minifigs. It's just like you just watch a couple of videos from the last couple of days where they go over, everything that's happened so far, and it's just like, where's the popcorn?
That's when you make it yourself. Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, a few weeks ago I got a new bed, so I'm happy about that because the other bed was hurting my back really bad. So I've got a new queen size bed. I'm happy. And once I get my Social Security, I'm going to get a new air conditioner put on the house. And sadly enough, I can't do it, and that really ticks me off because I'm not going to rent a crane and buy it off Amazon or some other company and rig it, and I have to get new sheet metal made, and I don't want to do all that. I'm getting too old to mess with stuff like that, so I'll have to hire somebody to do it. I wish it was a split unit on the ground, then I could do it. But it's not, so.
Thanks, Pop 3D UK. I'm hoping that maybe later this year I might be able to afford to have someone come look at my AC. I have a mini split, but it's only 12K, so enough for cooling, but not enough for heating. So I had an opportunity to spend $5,000 on the house. So the choice was install a better heating cooling system or get a freeze dryer. I should have got the freeze dryer. I paid $5,000 for a 27,000 BTU 24 SEER triple head mini split system, which actually costs less money to run than the 12,000 BTU unit by itself. It's that much more efficient, and it's easily able to heat this entire house. Worked for 6 months and then died. And of course, the guy who installed it was a fly-by-night operation. He's gone with the wind, so that's $5,000 gone. Yeah, that sucks.
That does.
I'm hoping it's just a leaky joint somewhere, and they can find the leak and, refill it, and who knows.
Huh.
Thankfully, winters have been very mild lately. Very, very mild. We can get down to negative 20 here, but so far we've gotten lucky.
Yeah, to anybody, hello, Russ Gare, how you doing? To anybody's significant other out there that don't want you getting into 3D printing, whatever that might be, whether it's CNC resin or whatever it may be, just say, would you rather I'm out drinking and gambling? There's a lot of other things I can do worse than buying a printer, and I'm kicking back at home where you can see me and hang out with me. I'm not out wasting my money gambling or drinking, so it can always be worse.
I've always found that fascinating that
and I live in Las Vegas.
They can dictate to the other partner what they do with their free time. It's like, excuse me? We're a partnership, not a master-slave relationship. Now, okay, when you make a partnership, you also agree to compromise when necessary for the partnership. So if your hobby is getting out of control, that's different. But beyond that, beyond it becoming a liability,
had enough. Okay, hello.
Let's enjoy themselves. Jesus.
Howdy.
At least with 3D printing, they can do useful things.
Yeah, Father's Day's coming up. What is it? My birthday's on the 12th. I think it's the following weekend. And my sister's birthday's on the 19th.
My birthday's on the 23rd.
Are you a Gemini?
I don't know. What's Gemini?
My June 12th is a Gemini. June 19th is a Gemini. My sister, the
What's a Gemini?
astrological sign. An astrological sign. The man and woman. The boy and girl, the man and woman. It's a sign.
Yeah, like the twins.
Says my zodiac is Cancer.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
For whatever that means.
Yeah, Gemini's butt heads a lot. Like, I ask people's opinion all the time. I usually don't listen to it, but I always ask for an opinion. My wife says, it doesn't matter what I tell you, you're going to do what you want to do anyway. Well, I still want your opinion. I might like it. So, it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Had enough okay. How you doing today? Father's Day is on Sunday after that, okay.
I just remind people that I'm not a Homo sapien. I'm a Homo lizardus. And we eat people who are bad. This way there's no cannibalism involved. All right? And I tell people, just remind them, okay? Mean people taste good. Stupid people taste funny, but they're still perfectly edible.
Clowns taste funny.
Politicians are poisonous. So you got to cook them till they're crunchy.
Yeah.
Ew, cannibalism, another wrong thing.
Not, no cannibalism. We do not enjoy cannibalism. Us lizards eat the bad humans. You humans eat the bad lizards. See? No cannibalism.
Let me go back to share my screen for people that didn't see us earlier. I think Zombie already reviewed the machine. I haven't checked his channel on Twitch, but I've seen his post on Twitter. And he was talking about this Sobol.
You know, the thing you were just talking about, lizard eat man, man eats lizard. It is a there's a word for it. Continuity. Basically, who will be the one on top, and who will be the last?
Cockroaches will be the last.
The good lizards and good humans will be on top, and the bad lizards and bad humans will be dinner.
Yeah, but guess what? If another lizard eat a bad human, the lizard will become bad itself. So another human have to eat the lizard. So the human becoming bad because he have commit the same crime what the other person did or the lizard did because it's death.
It's natural.
Yeah, death is natural, but don't you want to die in a natural way till the sun comes up or whatever?
Let's don't talk about death and stuff like that, all right?
It's about as natural as it gets.
Go back to 3D printing.
Exactly. This is why I built my channel so I can yup on it. And people like you who like to talk about reasonable things, yeah, you're all welcome to join and like and
When are you gonna go live on your channel, Matt, for the first time?
If I have enough people, I think around about 100 people, maybe 150 people. I think about.
You can go live at any time, and people will randomly show up in chat because all of us will see that you're live.
Of course, but I do want that enjoy my music, what I provide, and the storyline, what is beneath the song. So you have to listen to the song and the storyline you have to read.
All right.
If you want to make sense of who I am, where I'm from, who my family is, and where I'm going.
Man, what I would give to have a tool changer like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you still reviewing stuff for Amazon, Chris? Can't hear you.
I got bumped from that program 2 years ago, sadly.
Oh, okay.
Actually, probably a good thing. It was getting out of control.
Yeah.
That last year I was in the program, I'd ordered $141,000 worth of stuff from Vine. Yeah,
Wow.
it was getting out of hand. Amazon Vine, for those who are unaware, is a you know how sometimes vendors will send us 3D printing stuff no charge just to put it on our channel. Well, Vine is an official program like that from Amazon. You have an
Wow.
account, you log into a special site, order whatever you want, it costs you nothing. And now they've changed it since then. When I was in, you were allowed to order 8 items per day, and I ordered 8 items every day.
So why were you kicked out?
Nobody knows. They
Okay.
won't tell you why. They just one day you go to log in and it says you've been removed from the Vine program for violating one of our terms of services, and they won't tell you why. That's just it. I think they have flushes every now and then, like every 6 to 8 months. They'll just dump a bunch of people and add a bunch of people, I guess, to refresh who's on whatever. But
Yeah. Yeah,
it was
that makes
getting out
sense.
of control big time. I have a
Great,
horrible.
great movie with Charlton Heston, made in the '70s. Great movie, Soylent Green.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, you want a great movie. Let's see which of you guys are lame and which of you guys aren't lame.
That take care of our homeless problem, Soylent
Hey,
Green.
laser lips. Your mama was a snowblower.
You know there is a product that's made out of soy that's called Soylent. It exists today, and it's actually got a minty green uh, color to it. I don't think
Nice.
it's called Soylent Green, but it's Soylent.
Okay.
Go look it up. Yeah,
So, do you guys know what movie that's from?
I don't
Soylent
remember.
Green.
No.
His shirt.
Oh, I didn't see the shirt. Laser what? Your
Lips.
mom.
Your mama was a snowblower.
Short Circuit.
That's it.
Johnny Five. Is that it? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I guess it is called Short Circuit, not Johnny Five. Johnny Five alive.
No disassemble number 5.
You're right.
Let me see if this plays. I'm going to check this. It probably won't play because my video card's screwing up, and then I'll get it ready if it plays.
Fill the giveaway
There
Yes,
it worked.
working.
Good. I had one for Ziltech earlier, but because I had another screen set up, I couldn't access it. So let me get that ready, guys. We'll do our Polymaker giveaway here in just a few minutes. Let me get it ready. We got to load all the people in this other screen. I got a split screen open like OBS, but add all the makers in. Are you off for the summer now, Kilroy? Or are you still working?
Yep, off for the summer. I did, believe it or not, I do have a web class, but web classes, well, I don't have to be there. You know, I've got it already set up. It's ready to go. I just answer questions, grade, and it's a 4.5 week class. Intro to computers is all it is. It's a very simple class. It's actually the first class in the whole degree plan. But yeah, we go back August something or other, first week of August sometime. So that's why I was kind of, trying to get my Mustang back together, you know. And the weather's been for West Texas, and I don't mean to jinx it, but it's been really mild. It's been great. I mean, I've really enjoyed the weather so far. So, but she's been sitting there for.
Oh yeah, West Texas. That's the drier half of Texas.
There we go,
and
guys.
hot, man, and hot.
If you'd like a chance of winning a roll of Polymaker, now's the time to enter. It's worldwide. They got the greatest filament on the planet, at least one of them. Every possible type and color you can imagine. And we got another maker here popping in. Let me pull him in 1 second. No one can see or hear you yet.
Polymaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Scott Edge of 3D. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott. How you doing?
Looks like he's in a motel room somewhere and he froze. Oh, he's moving.
What's going on,
Can't hear
guys?
you.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Oh, yeah, we
I
can
hear
now.
you, Scott.
No, I'm in my house.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, I'm in my house up in Washington. I was going to try to get on before 3D Pilot got off here because there's the backyard. See if I can. Yeah, 3D Pilot would enjoy that right there.
Let me
What
make you
is it?
real big 1 second.
Yeah.
It's all blown
All right.
out. What is it?
Let me try again. All right. He didn't hear me.
Oh, it's all blown out. Hang on a second. Trying to use a damned
Wi-Fi?
cell phone here instead of carrying my laptop around. It's pouring rain, so I'm not going to walk all the way out there. But this was for 3D Pilot, but he got off there before. That'll be the new studio and shop right there. But 3D Pilot, if you're still watching, there you go. Come go for a ride.
A Healy?
Top Fire Industries. Type in hashtag Polymaker into the chat. There you go.
Yep,
let me switch over to Wi-Fi and I'll jump back on because this obviously isn't working very well. Give me a minute, Jerry. Let me get on Wi-Fi.
All
right. Good to see you.
By the way, if you win and you didn't like the video, we send you a box of poop.
We got 83 people watching on Twitch and YouTube, 69 on YouTube, 15 on Twitch. Please smash like button, subscribe, share all that good stuff. Let me remove that, put that over here. And right now I got 2 screens up on my in studio mode in order to do this. Once we have a winner, I'll draw a name. You'll say something in chat. Let me know your initials in chat, and then you'll shoot me an email, and I will send you back the link and code for Polymaker so you can get yourself a roll of Polymaker. The code is worth $35 in the U.S. towards filament or a filament dryer. I think it's like $30 in Canada, and then it's a roll of filament in the rest of the world.
If you're smart, you can get 2 rolls of filament because it's $35. If you add I think it's like $6 or $8 or something like that.
Yeah, you pay the difference. Get the second roll.
Yep. Out of there.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
55 people entered. Please smash the like button. It might help your chances. It won't, but you never know. It's free. Smash the like button, subscribe, and share. I'm a moderator on a few chats, and that's what I'm always typing in chat. So if you get annoyed and you're watching somebody else that the guy 3DHP is always typing, smash the like button, subscribe, and share, well, that's me.
The guy said thumbs up Nazi, man.
I suck at those Guitar Hero type games, but now I want to make a Hello Kitty axe. I just never thought of it. That's such a great mix, 3D printing and the Guitar Hero style games.
Yeah, we came on at 11 today at my time, Pacific. It's now 1:11, so we have another 45 minutes to go, and the stream will be, I'm running it 3 hours. I streamed an hour early because I have to go to my granddaughter's birthday party later, so we'll be on for another 45 minutes. And then next Friday, instead of Saturday, I'm streaming at 12 p.m. Pacific. On Friday, it's my birthday. I'll be 62, and Murph is on the weekend, so it's I'm going to stream a day early. That way all the people that are at home, they want to watch live streams from Murph, they won't say, well, I'm going to go watch Jerry, but I can't because Murph's going on, so, might help out. I don't know. We'll see. And then I have 3 more live streams until I have open heart surgery, so. Let's see, today, next week, and 1 more stream after that, and then I'll take at least a week off because I'll be in the hospital. And hopefully I'll be come right back streaming after that. We'll see.
Do good, man. Do good.
And then if you never ever see me again, you can say, son of a bitch, I guess he didn't make it. But anyway, hopefully I want to live to be 100, so. My Social Security starts in a couple months, and I want to enjoy that and do a lot of things. I've been unable to do a lot of things since I had a job, and I've been waiting for Social Security. So
Yeah, it's a pipe dream for me. I can't claim Social Security till I'm about 70.
you're what now? 49.
Yep.
Why 70?
Because if I claim it at 62, I'll get just enough to pay for health care, and that's it.
What about at 67?
Well, the math on the calculator said 70, and I would get like $1,150 a month.
I'm on
So,
affordable health care now, and that's not going to change. I'll still be on it when I get my money in August. August. Me and my wife are on affordable health care.
well, the thing is, you have to it'd be crazy for you not to. At some point, you offer was it Part D coverage that covers the other 20% that your healthcare doesn't cover?
Oh,
And there's one period of time where they offer you that, and you cannot be turned down. They cannot require an exam. Obviously, you say yes to that, so you have 100% medical coverage. My dad was paying what was it $600 a month for Medicare, and then $285 a month for the extension to cover 100%. So he was paying $1,000 a month out of his Social Security check just for healthcare.
oh wow.
Yep.
I know that I'm going to have more income in August. That'll get retabulated on how much they help, how much they pay, and I don't know how that's going to affect me yet. Where the government pays part of my Social Security, part of my health care for me and my wife, and I pay a monthly payment based on which plan I pay. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out yet.
Just remember to join my political party, the FAFO party. Our logo is Giant Meteor, just ended already.
Yeah. All righty, we got 63 people entered. Good luck, everybody. Here we go.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Good luck, folks. May the winner be the winner.
May the winner need it and can use it.
Yeah, that's true too. If not, I've got an address you can send it to.
It just
Dixon Hoffman. Dixon Hoffman.
Dixon.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right, Dixon. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
say something in chat, Dixon?
I alerted Dixon as to Jerry time, so he came over here. So, Dixon, congrats.
fresh new victim.
Yep.
Yeah, Dixon used to come on all the time. Now it's just once in a blue
Yep.
moon. But he's a great maker.
And Dixon is an avid maker. He used to build his own 3D printers back in the day, and he should be on tonight's Simply Wooden Creations with Russ. We're going to have, and I can't remember the gentleman's name off the top of my head, but we're going to have a woodworker on tonight. So hopefully Dixon will be there with us. And look, that messy workshop guy, he's going to be there also, as well as yours truly.
We might have a commercial. Dixon, please say something in chat.
Yahoo, no fear, I'm here, he says.
Here he is.
Or Yahoo!
Awesome. Dixon, shoot me an email and I'll send you back your code and link immediately. Thank you. Congratulations.
And of course, you know his initials, don't you?
There we go.
Here's something interesting. You gotta remember the Yahoo guy. You've got mail.
You've got mail.
I've got
but that was AOL.
I got one of the last custom recordings he ever made before he died.
Oh wow!
I think it was the Baby Belt guy who helped me do it. I think it was him. He got me in contact with him, and I wanted to make a toaster that used a like an Android screen, so you can have like a smart UI touch interface for a toaster. You like take a picture of the toast you want and tap it, and it would it'd just be a toaster. But I gave up on the project because like literally 6 months later, you could buy it for $40. But I got him to make me a custom, sound clip that says "You've got toast."
You've got toast. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I wonder if
AOL.
Smart.
Here's my email in chat, Dixon. If you're at home, shoot me an email, and I'll send you back the code immediately.
The Yahoo guy. The reason I mentioned Yahoo is because he was like the You've Got Mail guy. He had a jingle, and he got screwed too. Yahoo screwed him. You know, he was the one who with the guitar who said Yahoo.
Yeah, I used to like the surfer dude. It's like, dude, you could have had a Dell. Remember him? He got fired too.
Yeah, I remember him.
I was at FedEx one time picking up a package. I don't remember what I was picking up, and somebody had a computer set on the ground and was going to take it. I'm like, dude, you could have had a Dell. And everybody started busting out laughing because that was a current commercial at the time. Anyway, we gave a roll of Polymaker filament, gave away a roll of Ziltech, and the Gotcha Pop machine was nothing today. It was a womp womp.
I want to make a machine like the Gotcha Pop machine, but I want to make a specific dedicated one designed to take and give out maker coins. So you fill it with your maker coin, and a person has to pay for one of your maker coins by giving it one of their maker coins.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cybertech, we just had our drawing. Sorry. Just had the Polymaker like 5 minutes ago. Oh, join in link. Yep, let me share that out again.
You know, that's really an excellent way to swap coins. That especially if you go to to a vending place or a trade show, that'd be really cool. You know, maker coins free with one of your coins.
Oh no!
Coin swap.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I almost had a heart attack, but I'm not. That's a bad thing to say, but no.
That's not funny, dude.
I thought I just did something that was really stupid, but I didn't do it. You see,
Cybertech says he was behind.
I copied and pasted the Polymaker link, and I had it sitting, waiting for Dixon to pop in his email so I can paste it, right? And then I've done this before. Then Scott Edges 3D goes, "Can I share the link?" It's a good thing I re-clicked and recopied, because if I would have just clicked on a line and pasted, I would have accidentally been sharing out Polymaker to the world. But I didn't do it. So, if that made sense, I didn't do it. I have done that before.
Yes. Well, Jerry, at least you didn't put everybody's name out there like that happened that one time.
Well, after everybody's email, I did that one time too. I showed everybody's email, and some lady.
I mean, it happens. Yeah, and it happens. I mean, it's not like they don't have their emails, you know. I mean, seriously.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Scott Edges 3D.
Welcome back, Scott.
What are you doing?
You were showing that mug you had earlier, and
unfortunately, the audio on my cell phone is not working at all. But at least I have the Wi-Fi hooked up now. But we'll see if it doesn't stutter so bad this time.
It looks good this time.
I had a house full of people, and they all just left, and I got to leave here in about 30 minutes to go to a wedding. But this was for the printing pilot. This is my backyard of my house up in Washington. That building over my shoulder right there will be my new studio and shop, and then that's for 3D printing pilot if he wants to come go enjoy some airtime.
Did you build that?
Yeah.
Did you build that chopper?
But yeah, I'm at my house up in Washington this weekend, and I got to go back home and pack everything up in Kansas and move everything up here. And here's the house guard. If I can get the damn camera to look at him.
All right, Dick.
He's sitting there, laying here on the couch, snoring.
All right.
Now you got to talk to Colin in the UK.
So
nothing
3D today. Just hanging out and getting ready to head up the valley to a wedding, and thought I would jump on for a minute.
All right, I appreciate you. Yeah, I got a birthday party to go to. That's why I started streaming an hour early today, and then next week I'll do it on Friday.
And Matt, I subscribe to your channel.
Thank you. Yeah, I know you were the first one who subscribed. Thank you.
What What was it again, Matt? It was posted out there, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'll re-grab it.
Okay, I was going to say I'll go look for it.
Yeah, Scott's listening to us on YouTube or Twitch, so I can hear it delayed. But that's okay.
I think I found it.
Thank you. I
Oh,
called
I didn't say I
zero.
was just,
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
trying
say I was
to.
just
The problem I'm
subscribed. I
having,
just,
Jerry, is my audio on my phone isn't working, so I have the TV on. So since I can't get these two to sync up, I'm going to go ahead and hop out. But saying hi, and I'll catch up to you next week. I'll be back at my house in Kansas.
All right, man. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Have a great week.
Take care.
Hope everybody put up their flag today for D-Day. Put your
See you
flag
guys.
up.
See ya. Love you, dude.
0 to 1 Britannia.
Yes.
Subscribed, and you got a thumbs up from me. My
Thank
story
you.
doesn't begin here, but after it started, I learned it reaches far back, long before I was born. My family changed the world in ways I'm still discovering, and their courage, and that's what cut off, so that's when I'll stop. I guess I could have backed it up. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you that I stopped.
No, thank you for telling a little bit about my story. You know, I do
Yeah,
want
you
to talk about my story, you know, and I do want to help people out there, lots of people, and I'm helping a lot of people out right now as we speak, you know. So I 3D print for charity. This is just one of the things I do. Yeah, and tonight after the show, come back to my channel. I will post a song. Warning: it is heavy metal. It is German heavy metal, and it is kind of based on my origin.
Just hear it now. Oh, guys, sorry.
I'm not a big fan of German music, but every now and then you'll hear a German song and go like, "Damn, that's
Oh, it's
good."
all in English. That's all in English.
Yeah,
It's just
Rammstein.
you know, Rammstein.
I love
the Haas by Rammstein. I can't understand it, but I like it. And there is what was the guy's name? They have all those car movies that came out, the chasing movies, and the one guy got killed in California racing, and he was the star of the movie. What were the name of those movies? There were like 5 or 6 of them. The car
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious. One of the episodes, Rammstein was a band that was playing in the movie, and that's where I first heard of Rammstein. Was in one of their early movies. Yeah, Fast and Furious with Vin Diesel. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Vin Diesel.
And
yes.
the
Vin
band
Diesel.
was playing in the movie in Fast and Furious. Rammstein. That's when I first heard them, and the song was called "Der Hast." And I don't know what that means in German. I am German, part German, but I don't speak it. But that's a great song. I don't have to understand
Is that what it means?
I don't know what it means.
Does it mean the house? The house? The house?
Anyway.
Matt?
Pardon me?
What does the Hof mean?
The Hof? Oh, that was a special name for David Hasselhoff.
I don't think that's what he's asking. Yeah.
Okay, if you ask a German, what is a Hof? Who is a Hof? That's what they will tell you.
You weren't paying attention.
Here's the pronunciation. Du Hast.
Oh, du hast. Oh, you hate. You hate.
Okay.
Something I do not hate is Nina with 99 balloons. That was one of the favorite German songs. That's to me. That's I don't know. Matt's looking over there going, what?
He's probably playing Minecraft on the screen.
No, I don't. I'm just working on my channel for the release.
Yeah. And you're still vaping. I thought you were going to quit, Matt. You told your wife you're going to quit.
Yeah, I want to quit.
You still smoking too, or just vaping?
I'm doing both.
That's.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Just remember, Matt,
I used to smoke 2
pain.
packs a day in construction. Then when I retired at 49, I started vaping. And everybody's watching me sit here and vape and smoke everywhere constantly. And I finally got tired of dealing with it and the mess and the chemicals and putting it all together and buying batteries. So I went to toothpicks. And as a matter of fact, I'm looking for my toothpick right now. Here we go. Here's my vape right now. Toothpick.
There you go.
When I go to bed, I put it on my nightstand. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I turn on TV for a minute, like a lot of people do, I'll go to YouTube. I'm seeing who did what and what's going on. My toothpick goes back in my mouth in the middle of the night, or however long I'm awake. Put it back down, go back to sleep.
I've been working on the boat, so I have scraps that I use as toothpicks.
My wife gets mad. She goes, "You look like a hillbilly. You need to take that out of your mouth." I go to the store. I go to the doctor wherever I go. I told my sister, when I'm in the hospital, I'm going to give you some toothpicks. So when I wake up out of surgery and I can see people, give me a toothpick.
It's a fucking toothpick right in there.
They probably won't allow me to have it at the hospital, so I'll have them bring me a stir stick with a coffee, and then I'll just break it in half and use a stir stick.
Yep.
Anyway, just my opinion.
Here's another surprisingly nice print that I found on Maker World. I am definitely not Christian, but my brother is. And I thought he would like this. But I was just surprised how nice it came out.
Oh, nice.
That is nice.
This print is
nice.
Print, and then you print a plate with the white pieces and a plate with the red pieces, and they all just snap together.
Snap together, yeah.
There's little clips, and they just clip together.
That is awesome.
I was like, that's not a bad design. It's got like a wood grain going thing on here and textures on the side. And I was like, yeah, he'll like that.
What'd you print that on?
On the A1.
Okay. That printed real nice.
It does. It does. It's a nice printer. Now, is there a way to change this? I think I can. Nope.
My only multicolor printer I have is my X1 Carbon, and the A1 AMS is finicky. Occasionally it'll spool or won't spool or laminate. And the Elegoo Centauri Carbon 1, I ordered the AMS for it, but it's not coming till August, so, and I don't have an A1. And I guess if you've never had a big printer before, buy the new A1 that came out, that new one, the H2D or whatever. Okay, if you've never had a printer, that's okay, but if you started out with bed slingers back in 2017 and you've moved on to Core XY enclosed printers, I can't see buying that printer for any reason. Unless you're a newbie and you want something bigger than they want. Then maybe you might want it. Because I've always my original printer was a CR10, 300 by 300 by 400. And every time they build a printer, it always seems like it's always smaller than the original CR10. It's like, what's the matter with you guys? Everybody's always doing everything 256 with 256. But
well, it's a matter of shipping.
Yeah, probably.
When you start making printers bigger than that, it gets very expensive to ship and package.
Yeah. Well, they're all broke down. You got to put them together, so you wouldn't think it'd be that bad. But when you get in a Core XY printer, now it gets expensive.
I mean,
I had my big Cheedy printer, that iFast, with a $2,500 printer. It was in a giant box. One person couldn't easily move it. Take two people. So. State Line Customs, hello. How you doing today? If anybody in chat has made a comment and we haven't answered it or mentioned it, we do look at chat. We do read it. I might have missed you. Hello, everybody. I try not to ever ignore. I try not to ever miss chat or what's going on. If it wasn't for the people on screen and chat, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yes, Topfire. You can download PL or 3MF files from MakerWorld and use them on any printer you want.
Yeah, printables, MakerWorld, almost everything is out there. Some files you have to pay for, but most stuff you don't have to pay for. All depends what you want to do.
The annoying part.
I used to love having yard sales all the time, but people nickel and dime you to death. No matter what you're asking, it's $1. Well, we take a quarter? No, I won't. It's $1. I mean, People are just nuts when it comes to yard sales.
I'm very bad about that here.
I used to have them all the time. What's bad about yard sales is a lot of people go to Goodwill. And if you know what Goodwill is, it's a secondhand store. My sister, honest to God, her and her husband go to Goodwill every day. It's every time I call her for whatever reason, where you at, Goodwill? Yeah, we're looking around. Just to be looking around. You never know what you might find. Somebody's donated, but somebody with a Goodwill mentality comes to yard sale and they want everything for nothing. When I sell anything, it's usually half price for whatever it's worth new. If I sell a printer or anything that I'm no longer using, a laser, whatever, I always cut it in half, and that's usually what I sell it for.
Well, to be fair, there's 3 levels of market. You have new, used, and yard sale. New is, $200 printer is $200. Used, a $200 printer is $100. Yard sale, a $200 printer is $50.
No, not to me. I mean, I sell stuff on Marketplace all the time.
That's the way it works. Marketplace is not a yard sale. Marketplace is used. So you'd be at $100 for a $200 printer.
I know, but if
I'm never going to pay more than half what a printer is worth used. I could just buy it new.
Yeah.
That's why people don't understand why I can't monetize the 150 printers I have in my backyard. It's because I can't sell them. I mean, by the time you add shipping, I would lose money selling these printers.
And I would never ship because it costs too much money to ship.
Cost a fortune.
And are they really sitting in your backyard?
No, they're in Connex containers.
Yeah, every dog has its day, so if the printer gets too old, at some point it's worthless. It might have good motors and stuff, like having Ender 3. Sure, it still works, but who in their right mind would actually want to use one?
Anybody. And Ender 3 is one of the most valuable printers on the market.
An original Ender 3.
Yes, an original Ender 3.
Well, in my mind,
where mine is.
An original Ender 3 needs a $7 feeder upgrade and an $11 plate upgrade, and that's all that printer needs.
Yeah.
Are you going to print multicolor? Hell no. But once you tune that printer and set it up, it'll just crank out prints for thousands of hours without giving you a second look.
You're in New Mexico now, right, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Cybertech, he's in New Mexico. He used to live in, where'd you used to live
Pennsylvania.
at? Pennsylvania.
The reality is there's not much different from, okay, when we went from Mendel to Cartesian, there was a big upgrade. But when we went from Cartesian to everything we have today, there's almost no difference. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a whole video about it just because I think it'd be fun. I'm going to bring in my original Wanhao duplicator i3 V2 that I did all the printable upgrades to. Number one, I'm betting you I'm going to be able to pick that printer up that hasn't been run in 10 years, drop it on my desk, hit it with a duster, and hit print. And I bet you it's going to work just fine. And I also bet you it'll print just as good a quality as this bamboo printer sitting right in front of me right now. Is it going to print as fast as this bamboo? No, not even close. But will it print as good a quality? Yes. Because there's ostensibly almost no difference between this bamboo printer and that Wanhao duplicator i3 V2. We've had virtually zero innovation in the last 10 years.
Here's a link to Chris's channel right here, guys.
And I know how good the Ender 3 is because I designed the damn thing. The only 2 things that they did not implement as instructed when I told them how to make the Ender 3 was the feeder. I told them to make a metal one. I'm assuming they already had the molds ready, and that's why they didn't. But they very quickly put a metal one on Amazon for $10. Because what would happen is the torsion arm that you use, you squeeze the arm to push the filament in, it would crack on the underside. And so not only would it crack, but you wouldn't know it because it was not obvious. The other problem was I told them to ditch the flexible build plate because it was no good. The flexible build plate was garbage. But again, I think they already had it made. They already made thousands and thousands and thousands of them. So they started off with that and later on switched to the spring steel plates. Because what would happen with the flexible plates, all right, the warping force of a 3D print, the ability of a 3D print to warp and pull off the bed. You can even see that this is warped. The amount of force that this can apply is quite extraordinary. It's really amazing the amount of force that a warping PLA or PETG part can imbibe into your object. And the magnets that are on a mag plate are not strong enough to resist the warping. The only reason the mag plate works is because you can't peel it. You have to lift the entire plate. And so if you have to lift the entire plate, you have to lift all the magnets. And all the magnets are strong enough. But with a flexible build plate, all you have to do is peel one corner because the build plate itself is flexible. And so that's exactly what would happen. The print would never delaminate from the bed. It would just lift the bed off the mag sheet. And so you'd look at your body and print and you'd be like, what the hell? And the flexible build plate will be warped up with the part. But once you replace that, which is like $11, and once you replace that plastic feeder unit with a metal aluminum feeder unit, which is like $7, that printer is absolutely bulletproof. You can push an Ender 3 for thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours. Oh, my palm wheels wear out because you don't know how to build one. Well, I keep losing my Z-axis alignment because you don't know how to build one. And that's not necessarily your fault, but it's an industrial machine. Okay? If you don't build it right, it's not going to last. And, they had to skimp on materials. It was a $100 printer. So they had to skimp on materials. Like, I would have preferred that H to be a closed frame. But again, they had to save on materials at the time. But as long as you build that machine square, true, and straight, and as long as you follow through my video on how to tune and adjust and level these machines, you'll go $5,000 or $6,000 before you have to do your first maintenance. And your first maintenance will be dusting the thing off and make sure nothing's caking up anywhere. That's it. These machines don't require any maintenance. Every now and then a thermistor fails or a heater unit fails. That's RNG. That can happen. People have bought brand new bamboo printers and 1,000 hours in, the heater fails. That happens, okay? But if you build it right and RNG doesn't bite you, an Ender 3 will last forever. I mean, there's really nothing there that is undergoing any kind of real force that's going to break anything. And if you're having problems with the machine leveling, if you're like, for example, one of the biggest problems people have is the left and right sides getting out of sync with each other, and so your bed level becomes off. I was like, it's a 20 by 20 aluminum extrusion. Those don't bend. If you're applying enough force to bend a 2020 aluminum extrusion, okay, you're not 3D printing. Okay, you're doing something else. I don't know what you're doing, but it's something else. So that means something somewhere is loose. Something somewhere is too tight. And what's happening is you're going to, most likely, one of the palm wheels is too tight, and the screws are being forced to shift position from the extrusion to the plate. And that's because something's too tight. Every single palm wheel on the printer, you should be able to grab the palm wheel with your hands and make it move. And it should be obvious it's moving. It shouldn't be loose. And there should be drag. But if you can't move that wheel with your fingers, it's too tight. And that wheel's going to wear out. No, it is not normal for you to have to replace the palm wheels after 4,000 hours. I've got printers with 20,000 hours on them with the original palm wheels. They don't wear out unless they're installed wrong. And an Ender 3 is such a lightweight machine that it's just not going to apply any force to anything. A CR, an S5, okay. Things are starting to get stretchy and bendy, and it's starting to get a little wibbly wobbly there. And it takes a little bit of finesse to make that machine purr correctly. But an Ender 3, 200 millimeters, out of solid aluminum extrusion? Nah. Once you have that machine set up, you should never have to touch it ever again. You should never have to adjust your offset ever again. You should never have to adjust your bed level ever again. If you do, you did something wrong. That doesn't mean you're being neglectful. It just means maybe you're just ignorant of something and you're not aware. And that's perfectly normal. These are not appliances.
All right.
Bamboo's getting close.
I'm going to raid into free heathen and get out of here in a minute. Neres, where can people find you at?
Neres.com and Nancy Echo Romeo Yankee Sam.com.
I shared your link. How often do you stream?
Once a week, every Wednesday.
Okay. Kilroy? Can't hear you.
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, he's working on it.
My name's Matt. You guys know me as Matt German. I do lots of lithophane. I do lots of charity work. And I'm right now creating a new channel. Follow me there. In a few minutes, I will release a new video. The story.
And he's going to be Matt British, and soon he's going to be Matt British. Kilroy?
Get it fixed, Kilroy?
Kilroy streams every Sunday. He's working on a ship. You'll see him tonight. I don't know what you did, Kilroy.
You got to do that Isekai magic guy thing where you do the little finger bubbles for talking.
Anyway, I'll be back on next Friday. Instead of Saturday, I'll be on next Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific, and I'll be live stream on my birthday. I turned 62. And I hope everybody has an awesome day. And let me raid out to on Twitch, and we get the raid going here. Looks like the Free Heathen, if you're watching on Twitch, he's playing.
And if I don't see your ass on a live stream after the 24th, I want to stalk you in the afterlife, buddy.
And everybody on YouTube, everybody take care. We'll see you next time. Thank you, all my guests. And thanks for coming on. Have a great day. Take care, everybody.